hopefully we'll get Dr. Dustin Smith, the Director of Athletics here at Greenwood, to come up and join us Mike's side. He's down there schmoozing and shaking hands as we speak. So he had a birthday yesterday, as a matter of fact. I think he's 46. So if you see the good doctor around, you can wish him a belated happy birthday. Should be a good one tonight here. The Lady Bulldogs heavily favored again. Really only been tested against Siloam. And then they're 18-2, lost to Conway, and lost they were nationally ranked, I think as high as 14th in a poll. And a game, well, quite frankly, both teams played pretty bad, to be honest with you. I'd like to play that game over. And then we lost to Bentonville. And up at Bentonville, the Phoenix Mercury would have trouble playing up there. But should be a good night of basketball here. The Lady Panthers 0-5 in conference. Greenwood 5-0. They're 4-16 overall. So you can expect big things tonight from the Lady Bulldogs. A few of our girls on the homecoming court tonight. Jenna Honkala, I believe, is a sophomore maid. Anna Trusty is a junior maid. I think those are the only two on the homecoming court from the basketball team. But we'll talk about that as homecoming festivities will be at halftime of the boys' game tonight. So a little extra longer halftime there. And then also I'll get my paperwork out and we'll give you the entire royalty tonight, the homecoming queen. And look forward to some basketball. The boys, of course, a huge, huge game here. Reeling, if you will, right now, to say the least. The Bulldogs are at 0-5 in conference. Greenbrier comes in as one of the best teams in the conference, leading co-leaders at 4-1. And Greenwood really, really needing to come up with an upset somehow here at home of the Panthers in tonight's nightcap. We will take our first break, and we will come back and get you ready for some starting lineups and the rest of the action tonight here at H.B. Stewart Bulldog Arena. Greenbrier Lady Panthers, Greenwood Lady Bulldogs ready to go here in about 3 minutes. Quick break and we'll come right back. It's YouTube or Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog 103.5.
Welcome to H.B. Stewart Bulldog Arena for tonight's 5A West.
Yeah, give me about 3 minutes here, please.
Featuring the Greenbrier Lady Panthers and your Greenwood Lady Bulldogs. At this time, we ask that you please rise for the presentation of the colors presented by the Junior Air Force ROTC Color Guard. Presenting the colors is Cadet Kayron Durant, Cadet Mary Skossel, Cadet Mackenzie Maddox, Cadet Laura Reynolds, Cadet Brody Kiefner, Cadet Jamie Chang. Please remove your hats from your heads as we observe a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance and then the singing of our national anthem. And now the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Our national anthem will be performed by GHS student Reagan Zimmerman, Rain Powers, Brooks Harrison, and Dylan McDonald.
So proudly we
listen.
And now for the starting lineups.
I'm ready when you are. Listen.
First for the visitors from Greenbrier, a sophomore, number 2, Jade Steele. A sophomore, number 3, Annabeth McKenzie.
Thank you.
A sophomore, number 11, Haley Wharton. A senior, number 13, JoJo Jerry. And a senior,
we are back here at H.B. Stewart Bulldog Arena. Homecoming tonight. I was talking about homecoming court that's on the basketball team. Of course, I said Anna Trusty. And I said Jenna Honkala. Well, Ella Williams is, of course, a senior maid. And Ella is our Ronald Reagan Realty Senior Spotlight tonight. So
every time a banner is raised,
how could I forget Miss Ella Williams? So she's also on our homecoming court tonight. And Megan Papagiorgio, I believe is how we're pronouncing that. Yes, our queen tonight. So congrats to Megan.
Are you hungry enough for another taste of victory?
Starting lineup.
Winning takes talent.
For Greenbrier is number 2, Jade Steele.
When you're a threat, you're always a target. When you're a target,
number 3 is Annabeth McKenzie. Number 11 is Hallie Wharton. Number 13 is JoJo Jerry. JoJo's finally a senior. It seems like I've been calling her name for years. And at number 14, another senior, Ashlyn Newton. So they start 3 sophomores in Steele, McKenzie, and Wharton, and a couple of seniors in Jerry and Newton. Peyton Edmondson is their head coach, and his assistant is Brad Baines. They're 4-16, 0-5 in the 5A West. And they get to take on arguably the best team in the state of Arkansas, the 18-2, 5-0 in conference Greenwood Lady Bulldogs. And starting tonight is the usual suspects. Carly Sexton at number 24. She is a junior. Number 5 is Brooklyn Woolsey. She is a junior. Anna Trusty is number 3, a junior. Number 32 is Adriana Russin, a senior. And number 2 is Madison Cartwright. We'll go with Maddie. She is a senior. She is committed to the University of Tulsa right now. It's Cartwright. Her and Trusty have been lighting up the scoreboards in a gym around western Arkansas and central Arkansas. Those two have been magnificent. And if you've heard me commentate any games this year, you know that whenever Trusty and Cartwright start getting into a scoring match, it becomes very hard for other teams to even function. And I look forward tonight for those two to try to outscore each other again. Should be a lot of fun tonight. Hey, is the Dr. Dustin Smith finally has joined us here, Mike's side. Welcome, brother.
Man, I'm excited to be here. It's been a long while.
Yes.
I think Van Buren may be the last time we were up here together, but man, I'm excited. A lot of stuff happening tonight, obviously, with homecoming. The ROTC presented the colors tonight, a beautiful rendition of the national anthem by a quartet of GHS students. The intro video that the girls were ready for a long time.
Right.
I mean, and a great crowd. Outstanding crowd here. Obviously, homecoming's a big draw. And we won't do that until halftime of the boys. But
yes,
excited to be here and excited to watch these ball games.
Well, and I'll tell you, that as the Booster Club president, I'm certainly excited for the crowd as our concession stands just making popcorn and money hand over fist over there. So we're helping out the program as much as we can. Greenwood controls the opening tip. The ladies in their home whites, navy blue numerals, and they work from left to right. And Woolsey's got it now in the left corner. Up top, it comes to Cartwright. Now, Trusty turnaround jumper at the high post, not there. Cartwright, Woolsey Down to the corner, it goes left side to Sexton. She's hemmed up down there, and she'll look for Woolsey to come help her out of that corner. They'll bring it up top. Trusty skipped it to the right side to Sexton. Now Cartwright back to Trusty. Pump fake, floater in the lane. Good off the window. And Trusty.
We talked about it at Van Buren. If Anna shoots, Maddie usually crashes. If Maddie shoots, Anna usually crashes. And here's a quick turnover for Greenwood.
A steal from Trusty, but Greenbrier gets it right back, and now they're trying to push it into the front court. And they're going to call a foul on Woolsey, I believe.
Yeah, she was just going for the basketball, and there happened to be a Lady Panther right there in her way. So there was a collision right there at midcourt. Easy foul to call, and that's just an aggressive foul there. It's Woolsey picks up her first.
Yeah, we got all kinds of rosters up here. We're fully equipped tonight, Dr. Smith.
I'm just prepared.
Note away. Here is Greenbrier with it. First possession offensively. A loose horn has gone off, and that'll stop play momentarily. You know, we just talked about you're usually down there with the scoring table, and we can't find good help.
Yeah, I'm not sure what in the world's going on. Mr. President down there.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yeah, it's James Carter.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get down there, I guess.
Slap him around.
Wrangle some things in.
Cut his pay a little bit. Greenbrier starts over now with 22 on the shot clock. Oh, that's a Horton with it. She'll come near side to McKenzie. She's double teamed. Now gets through it. Drives in the lane. Shot up. They're going to call a foul on the shot.
Couple right there, and that's going to be on 24. So Sexton picks up her first. Adriana Russell was right there in the middle of that, and you got to think she certainly wouldn't have agreed with that foul call.
Yeah, we didn't see the look of disgust, so we knew it wasn't her. Free throws up and in for McKenzie. She's a 10th grader, and it's 2-1 now. 2-1. Greenwood leads. One more for the sophomore. Got them both. Got to make your free throws, especially against this Greenwood squad.
And especially on the road.
Right.
You've got an opportunity to score. You need to take advantage of that. And good job there by McKenzie to knock down both free throws.
Woolsey, nice cut to Cartwright down the left side of the lane, and then she pump faked and got, I believe, JoJo Jerry up in the air. That's her first foul. JoJo, she's been around a long time. She's smarting a bit, came down on her elbow. She's going to stay in there as senior. Finally a senior. It's kind of like what people say about Cartwright. She's been there forever. Inbounds from the baseline goes to Woolsey up top to Trusty. Pump fake now takes a 16-footer. Why not?
Yeah. I was talking to Peyton Edmondson. He's the girls' coach at Greenbrier before the game, and he said, Anna Trusty's just so hard to guard because she can hit the floaters. She's tall, and she's unorthodox most of the time, but she hits that little runner, and she's able to do that there in that 16-foot jumper. That's money. If she's knocking down that shot, look out. It's a long night for anybody who's playing against the Lady Bulldogs.
So the homecoming queen, is this Papa Giorgio?
Papa Giorgio.
Yeah. Is that from your Vegas vacation?
That is she. The neat thing about homecoming here, is that the boys do all the stuff during the day, and then at night it's their dads escorting the girls out, or an escort, whoever that may be. For Jenna Honkala, it's Louie coming back, and he's going to escort her out tonight.
Yes.
But that's a unique way that it's done. Homecoming done here is a lot different than it is at most places.
Right. It's fantastic. A loose pass off the inbound. Sexton with a steal. She tried to get the basket in, but it wouldn't go. She'll have free throws coming.
Yeah, that's number 2.
That's her first.
Jade Steele.
That's a basketball name if I've ever heard one.
Jade Steele.
Steele.
Yeah, we need to change the spelling.
Yeah, but people who hear it don't know.
They don't know. Right. Steele. But we'll go with Steal.
Well, somebody besides Trusty has scored now.
Yeah, Sexton got them both. And it's 6-2 Greenwood. 6:19 to go, opening period. Greenbrier trying to inbound. Errant pass. That's a steal for Russin. She'll get to Sexton. 14-footer splash.
Carly said, I just made a free throw just behind this. I'm going to go ahead and knock this one down, too, and it's nothing but net.
Nice steal and an assist for Russin, who's a rebounding machine. Here's Greenbrier now down 8-2. Into the front court they go. That's McKenzie with it. And Cartwright tried to flash for a steal, but Wharton got it. She'll skip it to the deep right corner to Steele. Skips it across to the left corner. Now back up top. 3-ball. Rushed on the way, but good. Wow, for Annabeth McKenzie.
She's got all 5.
Certainly.
So, Lady Bulldogs 8.
Annabeth McKenzie 5.
5.
Let's see if she can keep the pace up. Good luck. Here's Trusty. Back to Cartwright. Little give and go. Turnaround jumper off the mark. Sexton ran down the board and saved it into Cartwright. Out to Trusty. Pump fakes. What do you know? Elbow right side splash. Good night.
Good.
Come on, y'all.
I'm just telling you, if she's locked in right there, it's a long night.
Yeah. Second assist for Cartwright. 10-5. Greenbrier with it. They skip it down to the left corner. That's Jerry. Back up top. It was trying to go to Horton. They're going to throw it away into press row where Harold McElwain is posted up over there.
Well, now I know that pass wasn't completed, but it's coached properly. Right. They're trying to get the pressure out top, get the double team, and then kick to one of the corners to find an open teammate. The teammate was there, thought about the shot, and then she tried to kick it back out cross court, which is difficult to do.
Splash! Whoa! Cartwright broke free deep left wing and buries a three. Assist to Trusty. Wow.
Mandy says, let me tell you what's not difficult to do, and that's hit a three from way back.
13-5, Greenwood leads. Steele with it. She'll skip it over to Newton. And here comes a deep three from Wharton off the mark. Sexton with her second rebound. And the Cartwright across the timeline quickly left to right. Now to the right wing. She's got it. Skips over, nice cut down the lane for Sexton. Come on, Carly Sexton says, I've got 6 points. Third assist for Cartwright.
Yeah, who's this Cartwright girl? I got 6.
Yeah, no doubt. 15-5, Greenwood up by 10 here. In the right corner, it goes to Newton for Greenbrier, harassed by Sexton. Nice cut and a scoop shot up for Wharton.
I can promise you who that one's on.
32.
Yeah, Adriana. And she did not snicker at all. She just accepted that one.
Finally, good. She did. Yeah, I got you. 2 free throws for Hallie Wharton. She is another 10th grader for this Greenbrier squad and missed that one.
I know there's some Greenbrier Panthers, Lady Panthers fans listening to our live stream. Their live stream doesn't go on the road, so they tuned in to us tonight. So welcome to Homerville.
Right.
I mean, Greenwood.
I've got Cash App. I'll root for your team if you want to send some money. 3 rebounds for Sexton. Here is Cartwright. Oh, Sexton all alone. Nice cut. Missed the bunny, but Russon's battling for a rebound. The ball's loose. It's going to be a jump ball. It'll be Greenbrier's arrow.
Possession, Greenbrier.
That's one that Carly'd like to have back. Already 6 points for the junior. Couldn't get that one to go. We're at the 4-minute mark, first period. Greenwood up by 10 points, and across the timeline goes McKenzie. Shakes and bakes to the elbow, but stripped away. Trusty out of there with a steal. Anna will slow up a bit. Now to the top of the key, finds Cartwright, deep right corner. Pump fake, split the double team. Lost control, loose ball to Woolsey, and she's fouled on the baseline.
Yeah, it looks like that's going to be on number 2, I believe. And that is, too. That's Steele's second. She tried to go for the steal there.
Yeah.
Was able to get a lot of arm, and they call her for a foul.
Sexton inbounds from the baseline to Cartwright. Another deep three is short. Long rebound. Unfortunately, Sexton had vacated that spot, and Steele gets the rebound for Greenbrier. Here she comes right to left. In the royal blues with white numbers. Cartwright nearly had a steal, but a quick whistle said she was out of bounds. And
That's the tough thing for the Lady Bulldog. I mean, you got Trusty, whose arms are, we call her octopus arms because they just seem to come, they're really long.
Right.
And then Cartwright's right there with her. And now Woolsey, you look at her wingspan's.
Yes. There's another one that
you
Cartwright.
Can't do that lob pass right there.
Slapped out of bounds by Maddie. They'll inbound in front of the scorer's table. Wharton will inbound for Greenbrier. Got it into McKenzie. Top of the key. It's a 2-3 zone for Greenwood this trip. Right wing to Newton. She'll put it on the deck to the corner, and Trusty slapped it out of her hands. It'll stay with Greenbrier way down deep in the coffin corner.
Yeah, the place you don't want to be.
No.
You don't want to be really on the court with Maddie or Anna close, but you really don't want to be in the coffin corner and try a long court pass like that.
It is almost slapped away. Tipped away. Horton got it, but then Woolsey just took it from her to the other end. Layup's good. And I need Brooklyn to get going. She's been shooting it a little off for her standards and had that head down a little bit. Needs to get her confidence up because Woolsey will be a huge cog on the trip to Hot Springs. Good back cut, up and in, and one.
That's going to be the second on BMW.
Horton makes the basket.
Coach Reeves changed up his defense that time, went straight man-to-man. Locked up on somebody and got out of the zone. And, you know, we talk about it in football. It's one of those deals you just make people prepare for it.
Yep.
You don't know what's going to happen. Clay, I mean, he's won a game or two in his career.
Certainly.
And he changed his defense up there just to give a different look and make his girls play a little differently than they may normally play.
Wharton missed the free throw on the end one, so she's 0 for 3 from the line. Sexton with another board, found Trusty, and Trusty drove down. Shot wouldn't go. Russin tried the offensive board, tipped out of her hand. It'll stay with Greenwood, and Sexton will inbound on the baseline, left side of the lane. Into Trusty right in front of her. Couple of bounces up off the window, not there. Cartwright flying in, took the rebound and knocked out of her hands. And Coach Edmondson says, now, wait a second. She just wiped out.
Like a roller derby here.
Like
she just went full body check.
Looked like a spare up at Bowling World. Here's Trusty off the inbounds. Floater off the window. Yes, victory lapping through. I give Sexton an assist for the inbounds pass, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it was the pass that led to the basket.
Yeah. 19-7.
It's a generous assist, but I can go with you.
Greenbrier trying to get it through. Russin's out there creating some havoc up top now for Greenwood. Here comes Newton, tried to drive in. Ball's loose. Sexton out of there with it. And she'll push it down the left side of the lane. Stop and pop from 10 feet. Shot block. Now jump ball. It'll stay with Greenwood.
Good defensive play there.
Yeah, that's a Hallie Wharton, the sophomore.
I mean, in transition to be able to block a shot on the move, it's a pretty good job by her defensively. Greenwood maintains possession.
Sexton inbounds to Cartwright. Deep three, right wing won't go. Sexton with another offensive board. Turnaround jumper will not go.
We talk about homecoming, and I want to mention this about Anna, because I heard Coach Reeves last week. He said, hey, if you girls are in homecoming, you don't want to play, I get it.
Right. 3 ball for Ashley Newton on the other end as they worked it around to the right wing, and she buries a 3. And 5 shooting shirts come off on the Greenwood bench. It's a wholesale substitution at the next whistle. At 19-10, Woolsey says, I better get my money. Splash! Oh, baby! Brooklyn Woolsey with a nice 3 ball. She's like, I got a minute left. I'm going to get pulled out in this first period. She drills one.
So I'm going to finish that thought. So I asked Anna and Ella, hey, are you guys going to play tonight? And Anna looked at me as straight-faced as could be and said, my dad would kill me if I didn't play. So there was no question mark that Anna was going to play.
Oh, nice move there from Annabeth McKenzie. She shook around Woolsey. Woolsey nearly got a steal. Annabeth gathered the ball. They went right to the basket. No one was helping. 22-12. McKenzie's got 7. Here's a 3 from Trusty, right wing, not there. Long rebound. Newton's got it for Greenbrier. And we're under a minute now here in the first period. Chance for the Greenbrier to get it into single digits here, trailing by 10. McKenzie's got it. Russin pushing her all the way down the floor. No call. She'll skip past it to the corner. Now they call a foul on Woolsey. That's 3. Sweet
yep.
Moses. Couldn't get her off the floor in time, Doc.
No, and here's a wholesale substitution. Ella Williams, Jenna Honkala, Piper Pitts. Isabella Smith, and Kyla Piercy, the 5 that come in for Greenwood, the 5 fresh bodies.
Destry Steele came in for Greenbrier, a sophomore, and Carly Hughes, number 30, another sophomore. Inbound in the backcourt, Steele's got it, and she'll get it to Bangs, back to Steele. Now in the corner, it's Wharton. Tried to go back to Steele, and Smith knocked it out of bounds for Greenwood. Right into, it looked like a pretzel with cheese over there.
You know, somebody who, the concession stand, you got to be pleased with that.
Yes.
But, may have to have a refill.
Right.
But last week, somebody had to do the PA.
Yes.
And that individual said Isabella Smith. And she scolded that individual and said, now you've ruined my undercover. You've blown my true identity.
Well, that was a pass to Horton over in the right corner. She tried to save it and throw it off of Piercy, but to no avail. She came down on the sideline.
She threw it off of Piercy, but she was out of bounds when she did it.
So Greenwood's ball. Here's Smith with it. That's Izzy Smith. Up top to Williams, our player spinner spotlight. She'll find Piercy. Floater not there. Try to get an offensive board. Greenbrier clears it. Wharton does with 10 seconds. Smith with a steal, but tried to save it as she was going out of bounds. Right back to Greenbrier. Now Pitts gets a hand on it and knocks it out of bounds. Over on the right wing, it'll stay with Greenbrier as Destry Steele will inbound. And with 2 seconds, he got it into Bangs. Her shot won't go at the buzzer. And we've played 1 period of basketball. The Lady Bulldogs of Greenwood, 22. Greenbrier is 12. Our first time out. And we'll come back and meet Ella Williams, our Ronald Reagan Realty senior spotlight player tonight. It's YouTube. It's Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog, 103.5.
One minute. Por favor.
Yes, see.
I'm looking at $5 a head. This is a good night for me.
AAA
Hey,
get any
don't
of that?
get tempted by those
I've been
Reese's
looking at them.
pretzels.
What's this? Is that your birthday present?
Well, my birthday was yesterday. I got those today. So they have been returned because it's no longer my birthday. I'm offering them to Joey Buffkin.
I'll
Yeah,
check them out.
Joey sent them to me.
10 seconds. We're back here in Greenwood. Ella Williams is our Ronald Reagan Realty Senior Spotlight tonight. She's a 4.0 grade point average. Basketball and soccer. Science, her favorite subject. She wants to major in kinesiology and exercise science at UCA. James and Kristen Williams are her parents. Her favorite music, Taylor Swift. Ella Williams, Ronald Reagan Realty, proudly sponsors our Senior Spotlight every game. And Ella, who is a senior maid as well tonight. So we're looking forward to the festivities later. There's a 3-ball from Abby Bangs that's off the mark, goes out of bounds. And the aforementioned Ella Williams will inbound number 10 to Izzy Smith, a sophomore. Popper, no, that's a Piercy. Her floater from 8 feet's no good. Steele, that's Jade Steele with the rebound for Greenbrier. She'll push. Across the timeline now, Smith picks her up, and they go to the left corner. The other Steele, well, they're twins. They're both sophomores, Destry and Jade. We'll check on it. Here's Destry's 3 on the way, and Piercy a little too close on the block out.
You know, I watch some NBA basketball, and you see the track of, like, Steph Curry when he runs around the floor, and they follow him around and just see how many steps he takes away from the basketball. If we'd have done that on Kyla at that point, I imagine she ran about a mile from one end of the court to the other, running back side to side.
Destry Steele's first one is good.
She gets 2 more. The Cardinals seeing that she was just closing out, picked
Right.
up the foul there.
Got the second one. Destry. I'm going with Destry.
I like it.
Okay. Third one on the way. Got them all 3. That's nice. Clutch.
Don't foul her.
22-15. The lead is 7 now. Here comes Smith for Greenwood. Skipped it to Pitts. Wide open left wing for 3. No good. Long rebound ran down by number 12. Bangs. Piercy working her hard way deep in the backcourt. Now Jade Steele, and she'll push into the front court.
And she picks up Piercy.
Right.
How'd that happen?
Tried to she's covering everybody. Tried to feed down low to number 30 Hughes, and Smith knocked it out of play. And it'll be inbounded on the baseline by Jade Steele, left side of the lane, and she'll inbound it to Destry Steele. Skip it over to Joe Jerry, back to Jade. And Smith knocked it out of her hands. A quick whistle. Was there a foul?
I think it's going to say it's out of bounds.
I thought the baseline guy thought it was going to go out, but Smith snagged it before I thought it went out, but we'll leave it with Greenbrier.
They reported no foul.
Right.
So that was simply out of bounds.
Jerry inbounds to Steele. Her pass is swatted out of there. Smith with a steal. And then she'll find Piercy. 12-footer won't go. And Destry with the rebound for Greenbrier.
Was that Chelsea Piercy?
No, that was
Kyla
Piercy. Now we've got a jump ball, and the arrow shows Greenwood. So I'll give the aforementioned Kyla Piercy a steal. Annabeth McKenzie back in, and Haley Wharton back in. Both of the Steele girls will come out for Greenbrier.
What a steal.
Pitts, left wing, out to Smith. Good. Down low to Honkel. A Honk, 17-footer, right baseline.
Give
Talk
me
to
that.
Mount Harmony Mafia.
She says, I'm also in the homecoming court.
Flash.
Give me some recognition there, Mr. Terry.
Did. Oh, yes, I've already have her and Ella and Trusty all. Greenbrier finally in the front court. McKenzie's got it top of the key. Left wing, deep 3 from Wharton. Way off the mark. Williams with the board. She's on the run. Ella down the right side of the lane. Stops and pops. Tried to force one. She'll be bailed out by the whistle from on Wharton. Williams will go to the free throw line for a couple of free throws. The senior. She's kind of a mad bomber too, Doc. She's got range. She can bury that 3.
You know, you think about games even last year when Ella would stand in the corner.
Oh.
And the idea was to let Maddie or Anna drive, and if they drew contact or drew the double team, to kick it out and let them play horse. And Ella was, again, several games that she sat on the corner and just lit it up from 3.
Yes.
Lit it up from the free throw line there, knocked down both of her shots.
6-minute mark. That's 2 points for Williams, and the lead's 26-15, and 5 fresh bodies at the scores table, much to the chagrin of Coach Edmondson from Greenbrier. The ball's tipped out of bounds by Smith, and the Lady Panthers will hang on to it. Starters back in: Trusty, Sexton, Cartwright, Russin, and Woolsey.
Yeah, good minutes there from that next 5.
McKenzie will inbound, got it into Joe Jerry. Jerry's got it. Back to Jade Steele. She'll drive in the right side of the lane. Woolsey ripped it out of there, but it stays with Greenbrier. Back out to McKenzie. She'll penetrate up and under, and a foul call. This may
It's
be
either going to be Woolsey's 4th. Nope.
It's on it. Russin, she's really not going to like that.
Yeah, Russin, just take it. Woolsey's already got 3.
Yeah, right, exactly. That's one of those you're holding your hand up like,
Right,
it was me.
I got it.
Free throw finally, and no good. McKenzie was 2 for 2, but she'll miss this one. She'll have one more. She's got 7 points to lead the Lady Panthers. Second one, it's off the mark, and Cartwright got a cheap rebound. Her second board. Here comes Maddie across the timeline.
I don't know if you ever call it a cheap rebound. That's a rebound.
Right, I agree.
Stat sheet doesn't say cheap.
That's true. High post, Russin finds Cartwright right wing. Some dribbling from Maddie, and knocked out of her hands by Jade Steele, and Cartwright just couldn't regrip it. Out of bounds it goes to Greenbrier.
Yeah, good play there by Steele.
Yeah.
Just got her hand on it and spun it off of Cartwright's hand at the end.
Now Steele with it. She's trying to drive. Trusty picked her pocket, but the loose ball is gathered up by McKenzie for Greenbrier.
Body's flying.
Yeah. McKenzie still with her dribble left wing, working on Woolsey and her 3 fouls. She picked up her dribble, now is trapped down on the baseline, looking for help, and a timeout called by Peyton Edmondson. It's the second one. It's a 30-second timeout.
He's just trying to maintain possession. Smart move. She was trapped in the corner. Don't know where the 5-second count was.
It was close for sure.
But he calls the timeout just to make sure they maintain possession.
We will give this a chance to thank some of our sponsors, including Mossy Oak Properties, Field Farm and Homes, America's Land Specialist. And thank Michael Gray and the folks over at Mossy Oak Properties for all their help with the broadcast and live stream. Valspar Transportation. I want to thank Greenwood Class of 82 alumni Greg Griffin for all his help. Saturn Freight with the radio broadcast. He is a big sponsor. Appreciate Greg, old Bulldog. Greenbrier will inbound on the baseline. Steele got it into Bangs. Then she was tied up with Trusty.
She got it banged off her leg.
Yeah.
Trusty's right there tying it up and dangerously close to picking up a foul, but they call a jump ball. Greenbrier's possession.
And now we've got an official over here talking something over the shot clock reset. And they're going to pick it down to 21 seconds.
Yeah, and I think he could probably hit a recall, but
it says 12. It was not 21, it was 12. Yeah, because it had wound down on the timeout.
Right.
And you're right, so it's at 12. Good. So that's McKenzie going to inbound, and he got it into Bangs in the backcourt. 5-minute mark, 9 on the shot clock. Bangs still with her dribble, trying to get around Sexton. She'll go hard to the basket. Flipped one up right into the cheerleading staff. I guess somebody blocked it for Greenwood, so there's 3 on the shot clock.
So who you going to give the block to? I mean, that's a stat.
Cartwright.
She was right there.
Yep, closest.
Cartwright or Sexton.
So inbounds. Oh, I'll give Cartwright that steal. She's got Trusty up ahead. Gives a little floater to her with the left hand. Good. So a steal for Cartwright, an assist for Cartwright. 10 points now for Trusty.
A block on the other end.
Yeah.
Sweet Moses, young lady. Have a night.
28-15. Greenwood leads at 4:38. Loose ball. Steele ran it down. That's Jade Steele. And she'll get it to the left corner now in a double dribble as Bangs kind of got, I beg your pardon, Jerry got caught up in no man's land. She'll come out, and Newton will come in. Hughes will come out for Greenbrier. Izzy Smith and Kyla Piercy check in for Greenwood. Here's Piercy, right wing, down in the corner to Smith. She likes that 3-ball. Skipped at the Trusty left wing, 3 on the way. Won't go. Rebound, Russin tried to tap it around, but Greenbrier comes free. McKenzie got it, and they call Russin for that?
She picks up her third.
So her and Woolsey both have 3 and some foul trouble, and a 1-on-1 on the other end now for Annabeth McKenzie, who made her first 2, Doc, and then missed her second 2. Strange.
Oh, the bug.
Yes.
There's a Bulldog legend coming back for the homecoming.
1-1. This is my pride and joy.
Oh, she said she had to work the concession stand. It wasn't
Yeah,
for homecoming.
right. Yes. Good to see Harley Olivia Made them both that time. McKenzie got them both to go. It's 28-17. She's having a nice night with 9 points for the Lady Panthers.
Now, what kind of hit does the concession take when Harley's in there?
Oh, none. Business goes way up.
It does?
Russin got the offensive board from a Smith miss. Got it to Cartwright. She missed. Another offensive board for Russin. And then an assist for Russin as Cartwright goes up and in.
Great work by Russin, but she also found a cutting Cartwright who said, okay, I'm going to the basket. And Russin was able to find that's two girls who played a lot of basketball games together right there.
Newton's three won't go. Cartwright high for the board. Maddie on the run with 5 points. Down into the lane. She'll stop and nope, give it to Piercy. 3-ball, right side. Won't go. Russin, another offensive board.
So get off me.
Her third rebound. Trusty 16-footer. Splash. An assist. 12 points for her assist to Russin. She's got 3 assists, 3 boards.
Coach Edmondson wanted a tie ball. It would have been Greenwood's basketball anyway.
Right. Here's a Jade Steele trying hard to the basket. Skipped it to the left corner to JoJo Jerry. Shot won't go. Ball's tipped around off of Greenwood. It'll go out of bounds on the baseline. Russin was battling for the board. It'll stay with the Lady Panthers, and Jade Steele will inbound down there left side or right side of the lane. We're set up on the concourse behind the scores table. And inbounds went off of Russin. Piercy says, we're not doing that. And she blocked her shot out of bounds. Jade Steele hit the deck pretty hard. No foul. It'll stay with Greenbrier. They'll inbound this time on the left side of the lane on the baseline.
The statement was, we're not doing that. Is that what you said?
Right. No,
you throw it off my back.
Yeah. Piercy said, no, we ain't have any of that shenanigans. Swatted it away. Here's Steele. 3-ball. Deep one. Off the window. Wouldn't go with Piercy with her first rebound. Kyla's on the run. Into the front court. Down the lane. Nearly lost the handle. Did lose the handle. Picked it back up and traveled. Just couldn't ever get settled in. Got too deep with the basketball, and the good defense collapsed on her.
Well, I know this about Kyla. She knows one speed. That's go. And she chases everywhere, and she will get a lot of hands on a basketball because she just goes so hard for so long. And that time, her energy kind of got the best over there.
Destry Steele got the ball early on the or check back in, for Greenbrier. Now she's going to inbound down here after the ball was nearly stolen by Cartwright, but she couldn't save it inbounds. McKenzie has it now to the left wing. Goes by Smith, takes on Cartwright. That's a charge. Good job from Maddie. Now here's the deal, Doc. That's the first on her. You got a girl that's committed to play Division I basketball in a blowout game that could just as easily have got out of the way. Now Cartwright gets in there and takes a charge. That's a senior leader. It's beautiful. Only 5 points tonight, but a whole lot of assists and rebounds for Maddie. Now she's going for 7th point up off the window. You bet. Izzy Smith. These girls could have 3 million assists. They just played their cards right. Just keep giving it to Trustees Cartwright.
Did you say just play their card right?
Right.
Or cards right?
Yes, a little both.
Okay.
7 for Maddie.
Just trying to see where you were going with that.
Right. And that's Steele bringing it across. Destry Steele. She's triple teamed. Trusty just took it away from her. She wanted to go down the middle of the lane. Floater won't go. Got her own rebound. Fade away won't go. And Jade Steele got that one.
Oh, they're going to get Isabella picks up her first. That's the 9th team foul, so it's 1-1.
2:04 to go. Lady Bulldogs close to the double bonus.
Speaking of double, they've doubled up Greenbrier right now. It's 34-17.
Wharton checks in for Greenbrier. Ella Williams, our Ronald Reagan Realty Player Spotlight player, has checked back in for Greenwood. Ella with a rebound and 2 points. Free throws right now for the Lady Panthers, and that's Jade Steele. She missed the front end of a 1-1. Piercy with the rebound. Ahead to Cartwright, right wing. Cut off down there, circles back out with a dribble to the top of the key. Tried to split the defense and whistle on a foul as they reached in on her.
That'll be the 6th team foul. That's on number 11. Wharton picks up her second.
So Williams will inbound near side to Smith. Back to Ella Williams. Pump it up. Had a look at a 3 there. I said, let her fly, baby. Now Piercy, right wing. Trying to penetrate. Up and under. Not there. Got her own rebound. Goodness gracious. That's a freshman. And a jump ball. Third board for Piercy. And Greenwood will keep it on the jump ball, so the rebound will stay with Piercy. Here's Williams to inbound to Trusty, right corner. She'll penetrate. Triple team, funnels one up. That's just kind of a bailout call. This one's on number 3, McKenzie, her second. 7th team foul, but this will be a shooting foul for Trusty, so her first trip to the line. She'll get 2 free throws, 12 points for Anna to lead the way.
It was the 7th team foul anyway, so she was going to shoot free throws regardless. She misses the first.
Hand, face palm, if you will.
Right, both palms.
One more for the junior. Splash.
You know, I saw Anna a couple weeks ago. She had glasses
Right?
at practice. And I said, I've never seen you with glasses. Like, you got to go Kurt Rambis style and
Right.
James Worthy at senior night or something. And Cartwright goes in for 2, makes the steal and 1 opportunity. But I told Anna, I said, hey, you need to go Kurt Rambis or James Worthy. She said, who?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I knew you were going nowhere with either one of them.
So I took a picture of it. I pulled it up and said, hey, this is what you need to look at. Kurt Rambis style right here. And they weren't too far off what the glasses she was wearing at the time.
Right.
She quickly shot down that idea of wearing those in a game.
Sexton and Woolsey check back in for Greenwood. Cartwright couldn't finish the end one, but Trusty with an offensive boarder follows up and in. Oh, baby.
What'd I say? If Maddie's shooting, Trusty's crashing.
Yeah.
If Trusty's shooting, Maddie's crashing, and proved prophetic there.
Yeah. Hughes with it. She's in trouble left wing, picked her dribble up. Cartwright trying to get the steal, and then she threw it to Jade Steele, but she knocked it off her own knee. Greenwood's basketball.
Yeah,
nice.
What you can't do is don't run the handoff right there when she's running towards the bench.
Yep.
Especially if she don't get her hands on it, which she didn't have good firm control of it, went off her leg out of bounds.
Sexton with it up top to Trusty. Feed down low to Cartwright in traffic, and she's mauled. It's going to be on 30. It is. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Maddie Cartwright. Nice job, Cartwright, earlier on getting in the passing lane with that steal earlier and went to the hoop immediately. Got that and one, but she missed the free throw. Let's see if she can make amends here. 10th point for Cartwright. She's in double figures. Makes the first free throw. 1 more for the senior. Rustin up off the bench. Nope, too late on the horn.
Yeah.
As the ball's already in the shooter's hands, they're going to let her come in now and she'll get Ella Williams.
James hadn't had a good night down there.
No,
at
he's
the buzzer.
struggling. He's struggling.
We got
I'm going to charge him double.
a half game pep talk.
Yeah, making halftime adjustments. Cartwright made the second after Carter tried to ice her. She's got 11.
But you're at home, James.
Yeah, right. Here's Greenbrier. Across the timelines, McKenzie's 41-17. Greenwood ahead of Greenbrier. Lady Panthers hanging around, doing a lot better than we've seen. That's a Jade Steele shot not there. A long rebound was tipped really by Trusty to Cartwright. She's going to go hard to the basket, throw up a wild one, and flash. Oh, baby.
That's 13 for her.
Yeah, 43-17. Greenwood with the lead, 38 seconds before halftime.
You talked about it before the game, a scoring duel between her and Trusty. 15 for Trusty, 12 or 13 for Cartwright.
And Cartwright got in there and just tied the ball up, but they tried to run a little weave offensively, and Bangs shouldered the ball. Cartwright tied it up, couldn't rip it from her. Good job for Bangs to hang on. They'll keep the possession arrow. And inbounds comes to McKenzie out on near the timeline with 26 seconds left. The shot clock's at 15. Top of the key, McKenzie looking for a pick. Now trying to drive. Nobody there, and she traveled with it. Trusty swiped for a steal, but McKenzie kind of drug her pivot foot. It'll go to Greenwood, a chance with no shot clock now, Doc, to get the last shot.
Yeah, up 43-17. You want a quality look here. Cartwright going to bring the ball up the basketball floor, and we'll see how they spread this out. Trusty on one side, Woolsey on the other.
There's Trusty down to Sexton. Now Cartwright, deep three, left wing, short. Just a little bit too deep. Rebound by Bangs with 2 seconds. She'll have to let one go from 30 feet. It's not good. 43-17 is your score here at halftime. Lady Bulldogs taking care of business. Doc, here at homecoming.
Yeah, it's what you expected for the Greenwood Lady Bulldogs to play like they have. They jumped out to a big lead. They've got a comfortable lead here at the half. I'm sure Clay Reeves will have some adjustments that he's going to want to make, some teaching points, if you will, some coaching points as he takes the girls in for the halftime. But you can't complain about Trusty and Cartwright. They've got 28 of the team's 43 between the two of them. And Sexton started off really well, too. She's got 6. 5 from Woolsey, 2 from Ella Williams, and 2 from Jenna Honkala round out the scoring numbers for Greenwood in the first half. So all in all, great first half for the Lady Bulldogs.
Sexton also has 5 rebounds with her 6 points. Cartwright's got 3 boards and 4 assists. 1, 2, 3 rebounds, 3 steals, and an assist for Trusty. Rustin hasn't scored. She's got 3 boards, 3 assists, and Piercy hasn't scored. The freshman's got 3 rebounds of her own. Izzy Smith with 2 assists off the bench for Greenwood. 9 points for Annabeth McKenzie to lead the scoring. 3 points for Destry Steele. 2 points for Hallie Wharton and a 3 ball for Ashlyn Newton. rounds it out for the Lady Panthers. 43-17, Lady Bulldogs in command here at halftime of homecoming. That's 5A West basketball over the Greenbrier Lady Panthers. We'll take a timeout. It's Greenwood basketball. We're live on YouTube and Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog 103.5 FM. 6 minutes. Thank you.
Your Blue Dazzlers.
Sean Holland running the show over there. That's my man Joey Buffkin on the camera.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please. A black wallet was found and brought down to the scorer's table.
Yeah. President of the United States down there working this clock. Doc Smith was rough on him. Yeah, but he's just sent me a text that he can only get better here in the second half. So he's exactly right. He's been doing fine. So are these Lady Bulldogs. 43-17. Greenwood with the lead at halftime when we get ready to go here. Third period. I want to thank the Greenwood Police Department. Had a lot of cops in there helping us out tonight, volunteering in the concession stand. The Basketball Booster Club runs the concession stand. My wife is in there doing the managing. I appreciate her. And we get folks from around the city to help out organizations. If you want to get, you have some kind of organization you want to help out, just give me a call. You can call the school 996-4142, and they'll get you in touch with me. Ask for Dr. Smith. We'll give him some more on his plate. If you know how to get a hold of me, give me a shout. And we'll put your club in there and give them some free airtime. The Greenwood Police Department. We've had First National Bank. We've had the Greenwood Masonic Lodge. We've had, we're going to have Bishop Dentistry in there. We're going to have Farmers Bank. Yeah, so I appreciate everybody helping out in the concession stand for us, volunteering their time. We still have Valentine's Day open, just so you know. Kind of hard to get anybody to work on Valentine's Day, but if you have a club, if somebody, community service, you got some community service you need to be doing, and you're over the age of 21. We're not going to put any hoodlums in there. I've got cops on my side. They're here. Yeah, get a hold of us. All right, let's play basketball. Lady Bulldogs have it to start the third period. They work from right to left, and Woolsey let the three go, won't go from the left wing, but Trusty with an offensive board. Out to Sexton, 17-footer, won't go. Cartwright crashed for the board. Sexton came up with a loose ball. She'll turn around, put it up, and it will not go. And finally, Greenbrier tries to clear it. They're going to stay right here as Sexton came in and stole the ball away, and then the foul's called on Newton. Wow. So I'll give her a steal. Trusty got a rebound in there somewhere. Sexton got a rebound. Trusty out to Cartwright, top of the key. Here's Carly Sexton's three from the right wing is short. Russin couldn't handle it, but Trusty finds the rebound, and her little 6-footer's good. Way too easy. She's got 17 now. I think the score went the wrong way. Yep. It'll be Trusty's, and it's 45-17 now. Greenwood leads. 2 quick boards for Trusty gives her 5 rebounds here already in the game. Here's Steele with it for Greenbrier to McKenzie. Down the deep right corner it goes to Wharton. She's got it and trapped by Woolsey. Nowhere to go. And the coach had to call timeout. 5-second call was approaching. So a timeout's called. I think all he has is full timeouts. That'll give me a chance to talk about our Ronald Reagan Realty Senior Spotlight. Thanks to Ronnie and Reagan Clements for all their help with the broadcast, both live stream and radio. And tonight, Ella Williams is our profile.
Varsity girls are scheduled to tip at 6 with the varsity boys to follow.
And 4.0 grade point average for Ella Williams. Basketball and soccer is what Ella plays here for Greenwood. Science is her favorite subject. She wants to go to UCA in Conway and major in kinesiology and exercise science. Her parents are James and Kristen Williams. And her favorite music artist, Taylor Swift. And why not? That's our Ronald Reagan Realty Senior Spotlight tonight. Ella Williams, who's also on the homecoming court. Let me just double check and see. Is that she is the senior maid of honor. All right. Greenbrier's basketball out of the timeout. Steele tried to feed down low to Jerry. She's pushed on the way in by Trusty. Hannah didn't like the call. It is her first foul. Jerry with a nice cut for the Lady Panthers. As Trusty then tips the inbounds but couldn't run it down. And Coach Reeves says, don't go into the scores table. Appreciate the effort. Up 45-17. We don't need any sort of injuries. Here's McKenzie now with it. Top of the key for Greenbrier. They work left to right here second half. Nearly double dribbled. Handed it off to Jade Steele. Greenwood man-to-man this trip. Steele as Woolsey slapped it away, but Jerry will run it down out near midcourt. JoJo with her dribble in the left hand. Left it for Wharton, way out on the Bulldog logo. Now McKenzie with 10 on the shot clock. Hands it off to Steele. Jade's three ball from the right wing won't go. Rebound. Woolsey's out of there with it. Here come the Lady Bulldogs. Into the front court, Brooklyn with their dribble. Skipped it to Russin, left wing. One bounce, back over to Sexton. She'll go top of the key, Woolsey. Brooklyn finds Cartwright. She'll drive the left baseline, going hard to the rack, just around defenders up and in. Party time for Maddie Bell. 6-minute mark. She's got 15. And Greenwood's lead is out to 47-17. McKenzie will walk it across for the Lady Panthers into the front court. Cartwright giving her some room. Here comes a pick from Newton. McKenzie tried to use it. Cartwright slaps it away, but Steele runs it down. Jade trying to penetrate. All the way to the right corner, backs out on Trusty. Now tried the baseline, skipped it underneath across to Jerry. She'll drive off the window, won't go. Rebound, JoJo got her own board, and she'll flip it out to McKenzie. Now down the right side of the lane, little scoop shot, not there. Sexton with a rebound, and she's off and running the other direction. Ahead to Trusty. To the right block, shot blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Greenwood. Nice job getting back on defense by Wharton for Greenbrier. That's a sophomore going up against the highly touted Anna Trusty. Be curious to see which college comes and gets Anna. She's definitely a dandy. Sexton just inbounds it right to Cartwright. She's pushed from behind and one. Oh, baby.
Foul number 13, JoJo Jerry.
JoJo's second foul, second team foul. Cartwright just stepped in front of her, right in front of the inbounder. Sexton, she just kind of handed it to her nearly. Cartwright went up strong, got fouled in the end one, and splash. Makes the free throw. She's 3 out of 4 from the line. Maddie Bell's got 18 now to lead the way for Greenwood. Here comes Greenbrier across the timeline. And that's Newton. Driving on Russin. Left it for Jerry. She'll skip it to the right corner. Wharton. Lost her dribble. Tried to throw a cross quarter. Stolen away by Trusty. To the other end. Floater. Would not go. Cartwright's rebound got slapped out of her hand. And it goes out of bounds, I say, off of Greenwood? Wow. I'm not sure why Cartwright would kick it out of bounds, but Maddie didn't like the call. They'll drop back on defense, and McKenzie will walk it up. Now Jerry comes and takes over. She'll bring it across the timeline for Greenbrier. Hand it to Newton. Now Steele. McKenzie, three ball. Wouldn't go. Sexton with a nice block out. They're going to call a foul on Carly Sexton. Wow, she was trying to block out JoJo Jerry.
That's her second.
And they were kind of on an arm bar, and I guess Sexton got the brunt of that. Her second foul, second team foul over on the half. And Jerry will inbound on the baseline, left side of the lane. Nice cut from Steele. She tried to go up and caught the Lady Bulldogs asleep. Woolsey's fourth foul, third team foul. 50-17. Jerry's going to try it again from the baseline, left side of the lane down there. And a deep inbounds to Steele. She's forced out near midcourt. Trusty harassing her. Sexton now picks her up on the left wing. Nice cut down the lane by Wharton. Her shot won't go. She had to just try to flail up something. She got hit in the side of the head. No blood, no foul, evidently. And an inbounder, I beg your pardon, a new player checks in. That's Abby Bangs. She's going to get Hallie Wharton, the sophomore, out there working hard. I like the youth on this team. They're playing hard. Give Greenbrier and Coach Edmondson credit. Trusty to Sexton. Woolsey, left corner, three ball. Splash! Oh, baby. That's how you move the ball. And you find Woolsey. And she's found the range here. She's got 2 threes tonight, 8 points total, 53-17. McKenzie with the dribble for Greenbrier. Picked up her dribble. Cartwright harasses her. She'll hand it off to Bangs. Bangs now at the top of the key, and Cartwright's picked her up on the switch. Bangs working to the left wing, still with her dribble. Cartwright stalking. Now she'll hand it to Jade Steele. Trusty on her. Back to McKenzie. Sexton. She'll drive, kick it out to Bangs. Three ball off there. Joe Jerry with an offensive board and follow. Nice for the senior. Her first points. 3:30 left in the third period. It's 53-19 Greenwood. Woolsey to Trusty. Trying the left corner. Shot. She'll be fouled. Had a little 15-foot jumper from the left baseline. Newton's second foul. Third team foul. Trusty will go to the line where she's 1 out of 2. two-shot foul here. A whole host of subs at the bench, 2 for Greenwood, 2 for Greenbrier. That's Trusty's first free throw is good. She's got 18 points now, matching Cartwright. Sexton comes out. And Woolsey, Kyla Piercy, and Izzy Smith check in. Trusty makes a second. She's got 19 now. And they're off and running, 19 for her, 18 for Cartwright. Here's McKenzie across the timeline. Smith working on her. Piercy comes over to help out, and they're going to call a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Stays with Greenbrier. Just, there's no rest for the Wicked. Coach Edmondson's like, come on, Clay. It's 55-19. The possession arrows, they pointed to Greenbrier. It should be Greenbrier's ball.
Possession, Greenbrier.
Yeah, it should be Greenbrier's ball. So Greenwood tried to inbound it. I don't blame you. If the ref gives it to you, take off. Bangs will inbound for the Lady Panthers. Looking for somebody to get open. Finally, in the backcourt, it's McKenzie. Izzy Smith right in her hip pocket. You just can't really turn these girls off. They're full speed, even with the second wave of players off the bench. Trusty's trying to flash for a steal from Destry. Steal. Now picked her dribble up way out on the back in the court. And coach has got to use, he's got one more timeout for Greenbrier. It's full. Let's go ahead and take one with him. With 3 minutes left, third period, Greenwood 55, Greenbrier Lady Panthers 19, Greenwood Sports Center, and the Sports Hall 103.5.
1 week from tonight when they travel to Russellville, JV girls and boys play at 4:45. Varsity girls will tip at 6 with the varsity boys to follow.
Thank you. 1 minute.
Will be available for purchase at the gate.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, Spot. The swag. Good, man. How are you?
Oh, no. There what? No. All right. Greenbrier inbounded. Trusty flashed for a steal, knocked it out of bounds. It stays with Greenbrier. Cartwright that time tried to flash for a steal, but Destry Steele came up with it. Now she's going to flail away. Oh, baby! As the shot clock was kind of winding down, Destry buries a 27-footer, and it's 55-22. The other end, Piercy goes hard to the basket, and the freshman up off the window, her first point.
She was behind the backboard and somehow flipped that up for 2.
Contorted her body,
Right.
maybe, huh? Thank you.
Good word.
Yeah, 2.5 minutes left, 57-22. Jerry with it for Greenbrier. Goes to McKenzie, right wing. Smith up at her grill. Greenwood man-to-man this trip. Up top to Bangs. Piercy on her. Bangs trying to work on the freshman. Goes into the corner to Hughes. Underneath, skip to McKenzie, right corner, and Cartwright knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Greenbrier. And here comes our Ronald Reagan Realty Player Spotlight as Ella Williams in for Adriana Russin Williams, the senior maid of honor tonight in homecoming. Joe Jerry with the inbound. Williams flashes and gets the steal. I like it. And she'll push it to the front court. Finds Smith for 3, right wing. Short. Long rebound, and out of there with it's Joe Jerry. She'll leave it for Hughes. Now McKenzie, left corner. Trying to dribble on Cartwright and Smith. Loose ball. Everybody's on the deck. Bodies flying, and finally the whistle blows. A jump ball. Greenwood's got it, so that'll give Cartwright a steal.
Just bodies everywhere, and I like what the player did from Greenbrier. She just wallered around and just tried to make sure they couldn't tie her up and see if she could find a teammate. Possibly jump ball possession arrow favors Greenwood.
She's battling. She came out now. She got substituted. Annabeth McKenzie's been playing her guts out tonight with 9 points. 57-22. Greenwood leads. Here's Cartwright driving in from the wing to Smith. She'll skip it to Trusty, left wing for 3. Won't go. Long rebound. Can Williams get there? She couldn't. Didn't want to foul and trying to get around her. Cartwright said, get her out of the way.
Yeah. Cartwright says, get around there and knock it back off her. What are we doing?
57-22. Greenbrier's ball in the backcourt. Inbounds to Steele. Jade And Smith is in her hip pocket. Izzy's relentless, and she'll get a steal.
Oh.
Just saved it ahead to Piercy. Can she run it down? She did. Saved it back in bounds, but Greenbrier comes away with it. And now Trusty with it. What happened? Up and in. Good. Oh, baby.
Well, the Greenbrier player was on her knees and just kind of picked the ball up. Trusty was right there, just grabbed it from her and went the other way.
Fantastic. 21 for Trusty now. Here's Greenbrier on the other end. Bangs. Finds Hughes. She'll penetrate. Hughes, a sophomore. Steele thought about another deep three. That's Destry Steele. Still with her dribble out on the floor. Now Piercy picks her up as she's been swapped out by defenders. Now Jade Steele hands it off to JoJo Jerry. Thought about a three. Cartwright picked her pocket, and Maddie wants to go the other direction. Into the front court. 43 seconds. Cartwright all the way to the basket. Shot wouldn't go. Way out of control. Rebound cleared out by Bangs. Now Hughes. She'll bring it across the timeline. Up top, Steele, all alone for three. Won't go. Long rebound. Cartwright ran the length of the floor and tried to get the rebound, but she stepped out of bounds.
She may go to Ella and say, hey, that's what you do. Just knock it back like that. But Cartwright and Anna will both take a seat.
Yeah, that'll be it for them tonight, too. Another great show from the dynamic duo, the senior Maddie Cartwright and the junior Anna Trusty. Spectacular stuff from those two. What a 1-2 punch. Probably the best in the state. Three ball on the way for Greenbrier. Good for Destry Steele. She's got 9 points, 3 free throws. She was fouled on the three, and then she's buried 2 threes of her own. 59-25 with 14 seconds left, third period. And Kyla Piercy up top to Sexton. Smith, Woolsey, open three ball, corner pocket, not there. Ella Williams, offensive board, out to Piercy. 16-footer, won't go. Rebound, Williams got it. Her follow at the buzzer wouldn't go, and that will end the third period.
Smiling the whole way. She comes out there just thinking, just like a volleyball set. She was going to tip it back in, but to no avail, and Greenwood will go to the fourth, 59-25. Mercy rule will be in effect for the fourth quarter, so a running clock in the fourth quarter. Greenwood on top, 59-25.
Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog 103.5. Back in 30 seconds, Greenwood basketball. Yeah, give me 30 here. We're going to talk about Alma.
I can talk about it.
We're back here at H.B. Stewart Bulldog Arena. Homecoming, ladies' night first here. They lead 59-25 over Greenbrier. Dr. Smith, let's talk about next week's itinerary.
Yeah, there's been some changes, obviously, with Tuesday night when we had the snowstorm come through. We didn't get to play Alma on Tuesday, this past Tuesday, so we had moved it. This coming Tuesday was the open or bye week, the weather date. Well, now they say ice may be in the forecast, so we moved the Tuesday game up to Monday afternoon. Our varsity girls will play at 5. Boys will follow. No JV action on Monday night. It'll be in Alma. Junior high boys will play at home at East Hills, 7th, 8th, and 9th, starting at 4. Junior high girls will play at Crabtree, 7, 8, 9. So we'll have junior high girls, varsity boys over in Alma, junior high boys here in Greenwood on Monday just to try to beat the weather.
That's this Monday, January 30th. So
clear as mud.
The junior high really didn't change anything, but the varsity schedule sure did. Pitts lets a 3 go. It's not there. Williams with an offensive board. Out to Smith. A long 2. She had a toe on the line. First points for Izzy Smith, and the sophomore's got her 2 now. Williams racking up 4 rebounds already here coming off the bench. 61-25. But 5 o'clock tip for the varsity at Alma Monday night. And we'll have it over on our sister station at 104.7, Cool. And Williams flashes for a steal. And now she'll back it out and get Piercy.
Somebody's open.
Smith, deep 3, right wing. Won't go. Boy, Izzy usually buries that. Williams, another rebound. That's her 6th board, rather. Nice cut from Pitt. Smith found her, but she had it stolen away by Hughes. And here comes Carly Hughes the other direction with her dribble. Lost the handle, loose ball, ran down by Cassie Saunders, who's checked in for Greenbrier.
Deep 3.
Yeah, Destry still let it fly, not there. Here comes Piercy with a board, and she's on the run. That's her 4th board. Floater from 8 feet. Look out now. Freshman's 4th point.
Going left, throws it up with the right. That's tough to defend.
Yeah, that's play number 2. That's Piercy right, or Piercy left. 63-25.
I got in trouble last time we talked about this. Kyla jumped all over me for saying Piercy 3.
Here's Hughes with it, the left wing for Greenbrier. 63-25, Lady Bulldogs in command here at home. That is number 23, Olivia Hart, who's checked in. Lots of 10th graders on this squad. Piercy tried to reach and get it from Bangs. Foul call, though. Her second, team's fourth. Cameron Allison has checked in. She's a junior, finally a junior. I guess Saunders is a junior as well for Greenbrier. She'll check in and get Hughes. Steele will inbound over on the far sideline out near midcourt. And nobody at home, so Coach Edmondson has to take his last timeout. It's a full timeout. We're in the mercy rule, so I may not get another chance for a break. I'll take one right here. 5:36 left, 63-25, Lady Bulldogs in command. Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog, 103.5.
JV girls will start at 4, followed by the JV
Thank
boys. Varsity girls will tip at 6 with the varsity boys.
1 minute.
And tickets will be available for purchase at the gate.
Who's that on camera down there?
Landon Nelms.
Is that Landon? Okay.
That was number 31, Kyla Piercy, her third.
We're back here at H.B. Stewart. Panthers had the ball. Piercy tried to flash for a steal, picked up her third. Stays with the Lady Panthers.
Filling up the stat sheet, Kyla Piercy is.
Saunders had it, nearly threw it in the backcourt. Bangs grabbed it just in time. Honkala's in there now for Greenwood with Pitts and Smith and Piercy and Williams. They run a little weave out beyond the arc. Saunders had to run down a loose ball. Got a pick there from Allison. Saunders to the right wing. Picks up her dribble, harassed by Williams. Finally coming to help is Bangs. She'll bring it around the arc, down the left side of the lane. Scoop shot off the window. Wouldn't go. And Williams with another rebound. Wow, that's 7 boards off the bench. Here's Piercy to Smith. 3-ball, left wing. Off the mark. Pitts with an offensive board. Her follows up and in. Her Piper Pitts.
Piper Pitts puts it back in for 2.
Right. Her first points of the game. 4:22 left to go. Greenwood way ahead now by 40, 65-25. We're in the mercy rule. Here's Steele now with it, dribbling around the Greenwood defense down the left side of the lane. Wild shot up. Foul called. That may be Piercy's fourth.
That is. Piercy may foul out of a game. That
That was number 31, Kyla Piercy, her fourth.
I'm sure
Clay's just going to play her.
I'm sure Pawpaw fouled out of a few games back in the day. Clifton.
What about Chelsea?
She did foul out of some games too, probably. Free throw's not good for Steele.
You're not confident with that. You're
I'm
saying
not
probably?
confident. I don't know for sure. One more for Steele. She's got 9 points. And missed them both. Wow, Smith with a rebound. That's her first board. 2 assists and a couple of steals for Izzy. Finds Piercy, right corner. 1 dribble, skipped it to Honkel up top. Now Williams, left side, back over to Smith, right wing. Skipped it to Pitts. Back to Williams. She'll penetrate out to Smith. Deep 3. Right side. Won't go. Board pulled down by Saunders for Greenbrier, and she'll leave it for Destry Steele. She'll bring it across the timeline with 3:13 to go. Steele with the ball. Williams giving her some space. She goes to the high post. That's Allison. Back out to Steele. 3-ball. Top of the key. Won't go. Piercy ran down the rebound. I believe that's her 5th board.
Oh, they're calling the foul on
Wait a
her.
minute, what?
It's a foul on Piercy.
Well,
that's her 5th.
It is her 5th.
That's her 5th.
And Pitts comes out. Butler's going to check in. Ashlyn Butler is senior. And now Clay's got to bring somebody in for Piercy because she fouled out. Here comes Lydia Ann Adams off with the shooting shirt, and she will get Piercy. As we've got a 1-and-1, and it's going to be number 12, Bang shooting the free throws. And Piercy will foul out with 5 rebounds, 4 points, but that was a horrible call. Can't believe he called that on her. That must be the old Rule 65-25. The clock's running. Now, there was a foul call. Why they're not shooting free throws, I don't know. That was...
He's on the floor.
Well, it's the 7th team foul. It should have been a 1-on-1.
That was number 21.
There's Izzy Smith, second.
Yeah, now it's a 1-on-1.
Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that was the 17th foul, so they should have gave him 1-on-1 last time, but they'll get him here. I'll scratch out the 1-on-1 that Bangs was going to get and then put it up on top and say it's a missed one from Destry Steele. Lydia Ann Adams had the rebound for a minute and had it.
It's got to be 3 seconds in the lane.
From her. Yep. And Steele laying on the ground. They're going to have to call 3 in the lane. He doesn't have any time.
Oh, no, he's calling the foul.
Whoa.
I think, yeah, he called the foul on 10. Ella Williams.
Ella Williams, that's her first.
What we've got here is Rule 65-25, which means if we can shoot as many free throws as possible, the clock will run down while we're sitting there waiting.
It's still going to run, whether we're shooting or not.
Yeah. But this way, the refs don't have to run.
They can just stay stationary.
Yes. Yeah.
I see you.
Yeah. This time, this time it will be Bangs a 1-on-1, and she missed it, and Butler drags the rebound down. Here's Izzy Smith across the timeline. 1 minute left. Williams to Smith. Down low to Adams. Turnaround jumpers partially blocked. Saunders out of there with it for Greenbrier. She'll push into the front court. To the right wing. Nobody picking her up. She'll go all the way to the basket. Williams blocked her shot, and Butler came out of there with the loose ball. Here's Ella on the run. 45 seconds into the front court to Smith. Top of the key. Izzy with her dribble. Back to Williams, left wing. Deep three. Oh, won't go. Just short. Long rebound. Adams tried to run it down. She'll go into the bench. It'll be back to Greenbrier as Kenna Haley checks in for the Lady Panthers. A sophomore. She'll get Destry Steele. 22 seconds. Hart finds Haley. Haley, top of the key. Try to go down low. Butler trying to drag it away from Lee Hawkins, who's checked in. It's a jump ball. It'll stay with Greenbrier as the clock winds down, and this thing is going to be history. Well, the Lady Bulldogs shut them out in the fourth period, and they'll win this game 65-25 in a nice homecoming victory for alumni that have made their way back to town. Greenwood dominant again here, as you knew they would be. I talked about it before the outset. 19-2 now, and 6-0 in conference. 1 game left Monday to finish out the first half of the round robin in conference play. 4-17 now go the Lady Panthers. 0-6 in conference. 65-25. Trusty with 21 to lead the way, scoring. Cartwright had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18. Woolsey with 8. Piper Pitts threw in a layup. She's got 2. Williams had a couple of free throws. Honkla had a basket. Izzy Smith with a basket. 6 points early for Sexton. A great night for Carly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boards as well. Magnificent. Piercy with 4 points for Greenwood. By the way, Williams, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rebounds off the bench. Magnificent work from her as well, the senior maid of honor tonight. 65-25 for Greenbrier. 9 points for Steele, 9 points for Annabeth McKenzie, 2 points for Horton, 2 points for Jerry, and a 3-ball from Ashlyn Newton. 65-25 is your final. Well, there's no question. They're all big from here on out for the boys, but this one, Greenwood's got to find a way to win. They've got to get their first conference victory, got to get it here at home court, and this is a team leading the conference at 4-1. Bulldogs desperate for a victory. We'll see if Coach Husband can muster up the troops and have these boys bring in a homecoming victory tonight. We'll have the tip-off for you in about 10 minutes, and I'll come back in about 7. I'll give you put a ribbon on the girls' game, give you all of the post-game stats that I have here, unofficial, by the way, but the stats that I keep, and I'll get them to you here in about 7 or 8 minutes. 65-25, Lady Bulldogs beat Greenbrier, and we'll get ready for the boys' game after this break. It's Greenwood Sports Center on YouTube, and the Sports Hog 103.5. You can give me about 10 minutes here. It'll be fine. Go ahead and give me 10. It'll be all right. Thank you. Yeah, 25. Okay. We welcome you back to H.B. Stewart Bulldog Arena, Greenwood and Greenbrier. Varsity boys ready to hook up. I'll put a ribbon on the girls' game. Final stats, Trusty led the way with 21 points, 5 rebounds, 4 steals. Cartwright had 18 for the girls, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals. A basket for Pitts. Williams had a basket, 7 rebounds, 2 steals for Ella off the bench. Nice work on the boards. Our Ronald Reagan Realty Senior Spotlight tonight's Ella Williams. 2 points for Honkla, 2 points, 2 assists, 2 steals for Izzy Smith, the sophomore. 6 points for Sexton with 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. 4 points for Piercy with 5 rebounds. And then Adriana Russin didn't score, but she had 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. 65-25 Lady Bulldogs now 19-2, 6-0. Greenbrier 4-17, 0-6. Well, it's time now. The boys desperate for a victory here, needing this conference win, and they're going to have their hands full tonight with the conference leading Greenbrier Panthers. As the starters are announced for Greenbrier. Number 24 is Lawson Worthy. Number 3 is Jace Dunlap. Number 10 is Hayes Johnson. Number 23 is Jack Runsick. And number 15 is Aiden Berry. Berry and Worthy are juniors. Dunlap, Johnson, and Runsick are seniors. For the Mighty Bulldogs in their home whites, Peyton Preston's a junior. L.J. Robbins a junior. Dawson Holt's a senior. Josh Legan is a junior. He'll jump center. And Aiden Kennan a senior as well. For Greenwood, navy blue numerals, navy blue Bulldogs across the front. Greenbrier controls the tip. They work left to right, or I beg your pardon, right to left. And they're in their road royals now. Greenwood in man-to-man defensively. And Worthy's got it up top. Lots of movement offensively. Johnson now. Here is Runsick. Hands it off out of the corner. Worthy tries to drive the lane. Floater not there. Kennan. And my all-Windex team with his first rebound. He just owns the glass. LJ right wing. Hands it to Preston, right elbow. Holt back to Preston outside the arc. Kennan up top. Trying to get a pick from Preston. Aiden hands it to Holt. 3-ball right wing. Won't go. Long rebound handled by number 15, Berry. Into the front court. He'll bring it. He'll stop and pop for 3. Look out now.
3-point basket.
Aiden Berry.
15, Aiden Berry.
Whew. Pretty smooth. Greenwood with it now down 3-0. Holt up top to Preston. Kennan right wing now. Legan popped out up top. He'll go to Holt left side. Back to Legan. His 3 from the top of the key. Splash! Oh, baby. Josh Legan. Well, we got to have him catch fire. The junior can certainly shoot the basketball. He's got to catch fire. We need him offensively now, especially as injuries mount. Some folks have left the basketball team. Here's Berry with it down the right wing, working man-to-man against Legan. He'll spin on Josh. Nice defense there. Ball just rolled off the iron. Legan had kind of got out of the way and not to foul. Berry got his own follow and has 5 points now. Greenbrier leads 5-3. Here's L.J. Robbins, feeds the high post. Preston, the lefty, looking for a back cut, not there. Holt pops out top of the key. Now he'll dribble and give it to L.J. up top. Preston now just right of the circles. Out on the floor, finds Robbins. Robbins looking to drive. Into the lane. Wild shot, not there. Number 10, Johnson with the rebound. And he'll hand it off to Dunlap. Into the front court, Dunlap. No one picked him up all the way to the rim. Not there. Preston with a rebound. We go the other way. LJ in the front court. Doc Holt now. Up top it goes to Aiden. Left wing. Legan. Josh. Oh, what a great cut from LJ. And the ball's knocked out of his hands. Nope. They say he just lost the handle. Great recognition from LJ. Do a little stick and go and was wide open, but he couldn't handle it down there and fumbled it out of bounds. A little full court pressure handled by Greenbrier. Barry brings it to the front court with his dribble, tries to drive on Ligon. His scoop shot's wildly not there. Offensive board won't go, but the ball's loose into the hands of Johnson, and Robbins had it, and he'll be fouled. LJ got the steal.
15, Barry, that's his first.
Then Barry fouled him, trying to get it right back. First foul of the game. It'll be Greenwood's basketball, trailing 5-3 here. 5:20 to go, first period. Pressing up top. It's homecoming here at H.B. Stewart. Holt popped out top of the key. He's got it against this man-to-man Panther defense. Kennan now left wing. Got a pick from Preston. Spins in the lane. That's where Aiden's death. Floater, soft touch, and in for the daddy, Aiden Kennan. He's got first basket. We're tied at 5-minute mark here, first period. Now Dunlap through the legs dribble, finds Barry, top of the key. Barry wants a pick. He'll stop and pop from the right elbow. Yep. Barry's got all 7. 7-5. Coach Mike Simmons up for Greenbrier, calling the signals out. Donnie Husband looking anxiously over from the Greenwood bench. Desperately wanting these boys to get a victory here. Nice skip pass from Holt to Ligon. Deep left corner, 3-ball. Splash! Oh, baby! Second one for Ligon. Second assist from Holt. And the Bulldogs have a lead 8-7. 4:19 to go. Barry going to do it all. Couldn't get the shot to go. Rebound Kennan. He drug it in somehow. His second board. Now pressing in the front court. Finds Ligon. Feeling it. Nope. Over to Holt. 3-ball corner pocket. Left side won't go. Kennan crashes the board. He's got it. Up he goes, and he's fouled by Barry. That's his second. Boy, we need it badly.
Well, if it's a football game, Aiden Kennan's right at home if he's going to throw some bodies around and get into the contact. But he goes to the free throw line here to shoot 2.
Now, Barry's got all their points, Doc Smith. And Dr. Dustin Smith joins me. That's the director of athletics here at Greenwood. As Kennan's free throw goes in, he's got 3 points. And Hartman will check in. Caden Hartman, number 35. He's got to get Barry in his 2 fouls. Let's see who else can score for Greenbrier. As Kennan missed the second, Ligon nearly had the board, but Runsick clears it. Ahead it comes into Hartman. Now Runsick top of the key. He'll try to drive on Kennan. Up and under, scoop shot. Good.
And he went through 3 guys to get that shot. Preston went outstretched, tried to block it, went over his hands, and somehow found the bottom of the iron.
Yeah, we're tied at 9. Here's L.J. Robbins up top. Man-to-man defense for Greenbrier. He'll give it to Preston. L.J. pops back out. He's got it. Letting a 3 fly. Window. Wouldn't go. Rebound cleared out of there. A Panther had it, and a foul called on Preston as he reached in trying to get that rebound, his first.
I watched some of the pregame warm-up, and Coach Piercy would work on that with LJ. He'd come running off a screen, he'd hand him the basketball, and just shoot it in rhythm.
Yep.
That was the opportunity there, just didn't get it to fall.
LJ can sure score if he gets a hot hand, and Ligon's already hot. If Holt will get loose, we got some points on the floor. We just got to get that ball to go in the cup. Here's Runsick now working some dribbling around the perimeter, and Holt will be called for the foul. He was beaten off the dribble a bit, tried to recover. Runsick will get some free throws. That's the first on Doc Holt. That's the second team foul.
That's his first.
And Runsick will go to the line for a pair of free throws.
Is Runsick a senior?
He is, finally.
He's kind of like JoJo Cherry.
Right, yeah, JoJo Jerry, yeah. Missed the first one, in and out, wow.
Yeah, right into the teeth of the student section. You remember the Greenbrier game last year?
Hey, big one.
It was the game that sealed the deal for Greenwood to go to the state tournament.
Yeah, it was a must-win, and this is the same deal, Doc Smith. If they want to get back, they missed them both. And Kennan with the rebound. If they want to get back to state, this is a must-win, really, I think, Doc, in all honesty. Here's Preston now with it in the front court. Tied at 9 with 3:05 to go, first period. Peyton to LJ. He'll come around from the right wing with his dribble. Find Holt inside with too much mustard on it. Couldn't get Preston. Turnover. Here comes Greenbrier the other way, and those are those unforced errors. LJ.
They're going to say moving screen.
Good job from him to try to man up defensively. Worthy's called for the moving pick. It'll go to Greenwood. That is the third team foul on Greenbrier.
When you talk about it, they had an unforced error on the other end, turned the basketball over, but now they get that opportunity here where they force that turnover. Yep. Via the foul, and now Greenwood needs to take advantage.
Holt's got it up top. He'll reset in the half court. Finds LJ. Comes to Kennan. Nice cut by Ligon. Up and under. Joshua, too much mustard on it. Boy, good move. Nearly a steal, though, off the rebound. Here comes Greenbrier the other way.
I think he was expecting more contact than what he got.
He turned around. He was all alone right by the basket and just threw it too hard. Runsick will try to drive to the right wing. Now go up top to Worthy. He'll throw it to the left wing. Hartman's three's on the way. Not there. Robbins with his first rebound. LJ push it in the front court. Kennan leaves it for Ligon. Off with the shooting shirt is Bowman for Greenwood. He'll check in next whistle. 2-minute mark, first period. We're tied at 9. LJ, right wing. Kennan got a pick from Preston for 3. Won't go. Rebound, Runsick. He wants to push. Into the front court. Won't see Greenbrier run real fast, but this is a pretty good transition here. Nice job of Ligon to draw the charge from Hartman. He tried to go hard to the cup. Josh with good position.
Yeah, slid his feet over, and you play defense with your feet, not with your hands. And Josh was able to establish position, and the shoulder was lowered. He ran through him, and the foul was called. So good job defensively there by Ligon. He takes a seat. As you mentioned, Bowman checks into the lineup for Greenwood.
Spencer Melton has checked in, along with Braxton Collins for Greenbrier. Bowman is in. Braden, he's a junior. Here's LJ into the paint. Kicked it out to Preston, left wing. Now Holt, they'll reset in the half court. Still tied at 9. Little scoring drought here. Preston, some fancy dribbling, working on Collins.
LJ pull up 3.
Not there. High rebound. Preston got the high ball. Good. And he's got his second board to reset in the half court. Holt looking for a cutter. Not there. LJ. Now Kennan up top. Right wing is Bowman. He'll find Holt. Now left side Kennan. Looking for that cutter. Not there. Be patient. Good.
Oh.
And a foul. Oh, we're going to call him for carrying the basketball.
Greenbrier basketball.
Rarely see that. I can tell you that 90% of the players in the high school,
Bulldogs, number 5.
no, just in 90% of the players in basketball across the entire country carried the ball.
I mean, that's a bold
NBA,
statement. 90% is what you're
college,
saying?
NBA, high school, 90%.
90%.
They'd never get it across half court if my dad and Uncle Earl was still reffing. Unbelievable.
What about if you and Keith Holt were reffing?
I would call it every time. Here's Greenbrier in the offensive set looking for 3 balls. They work the little stop and goes. Now they're going to drive in from that right side. That's number 3 off the window is Dunlap. His first points. And Greenbrier breaks the scoring drought as Garnes is checked in and threw it to the Dunlap. Wrong team. Dunlap the other direction. Shot up, won't go. Got his own board. Follow, won't go. Rebound in there by 33. That's Collins, and he's fouled by Chick. Brendan Chick also checked in, by the way, for Greenwood.
Yeah, got to crash the boards. Greenwood trying to do so there. Got a missed opportunity. I say a missed opportunity.
Yep.
Greenbrier missed the shot at point-blank range. Not able to secure the rebound, and
wow, another free throw miss. Greenbrier's 0 for 3.
dead ball rebound.
Very good. Dax Calhern checks in. He's number 55.
It's a dead ball team rebound, just so you know.
On the missed free throw?
Yeah.
I wouldn't count that as a rebound. On a 2-shotter.
Yeah, it's what they call it. If it's a missed shot, you've got to have a rebound.
Wow. That's
statistically
impressive.
speaking.
A rebound on a 2-shot free throw on the missed first one. That's interesting. 12-9. He made the second either way. Here's Kennan now with 16 seconds before the end of the period. Greenwood needing some points. Holt, left corner. Skipped it to Garnes up top. He's fouled by 21, a push. That's Melton. That's his first. Team's 5th.
Coach Simmons doesn't agree.
It was a 50-50 ball. It was questionable. I agree from our angle. It's tough to see it. 9 seconds. Bowman inbounds to Garnes out near half court. 7 seconds. Kennan left wing. 6 seconds. 5. Garnes down to Bowman. Turnaround jumper. Come on.
Sweetest church music, as you say.
Love it at the buzzer. That's how you run the offense. And Bowman buries a shot. And a nice assist from Garnes, a little pick and roll. 12-11, though. The Panthers have a 1-point lead at the end of the first period here. Homecoming in Greenwood. We'll take a timeout on the Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog 103.5. 1 minute. Yes.
Mr. Farm Bureau.
Mr. Greenwood football. play back in the day.
Just a little bit.
Top 5 all-timer for me. Just not athletically, but just I loved him. He was probably he's one of the greats for sure. 10 seconds.
Ooh.
It's all right, on the inbounds. We're back here at Greenwood, second period underway. Almost a little backcourt, but on the inbounds, he can go in there if need be. Greenwood's basketball. Bowman had it kicked by Barry, who's checked back in. Now, LJ and Ligon are going to check back in and get Garnes and Bowman. What we've got to do now, Doc, is attack Aiden Barry, 15. He's got 2 fouls. He's got 7 points. They're probably their best player.
And they're going to play in a zone at the top. They're going to keep him at the top to try to keep him out of foul trouble.
Yeah, let's see if LJ can coax him into one. Here's Kennan. 12-11. Greenbrier leads here. We start the second period. Here's Holt way out on the floor. Looking like a little 3-2 Siloam Springs style zone here. LJ finds Ligon. Top of the key, LJ. He'll let it fly as the shot clock winds down. It got rim. The ball's loose, but Barry running down the rebound for Greenbrier. He'll bring it in the front court to the right wing. Out on the floor, that's Melton. Now Runsick will center it up at the Running Bulldog logo as they work right to left here in the first half. Johnson's got it at the high post. He'll find Worthy. Worthy in the lane. He's cut off there. Ball tipped away. LJ's out with it. He's on the run. Go hard to the basket and the contact. He'll have a foul coming. Melton.
That'll be 2 on him.
Yep. He put a chest into him, and Robbins will go to the free throw line. He saw the speed from LJ there to go hard to the bucket.
Yeah, you're not going to beat him back most of the time, especially when you're even. And as they say in football, if you're even, you're leaving.
That's right.
He was trying to get to the basket, and he tried to draw the charge, but he threw his chest out, as you mentioned, going to the basket. That was not an offensive, but that's a defensive foul. A block there, and LJ makes him pay, knocks down the first free throw.
The junior, 1 more to go. Splash. He's got 2 points for LJ. And we're at the 7-minute mark. Greenwood has taken the lead, I believe.
Yeah, it should be 13-12.
Yeah. Greenbrier in their offense in the half court. Barry's got it out on the floor. Ligon guards him. Pressing all over Johnson. Barry will have to dribble around now, trying to stop and pop, make some space. Short on the 19-footer. Holt got a rebound.
Go.
And Doc will bring it across the timeline. Finds Kennan. Now LJ. They go man-to-man this trip defensively, does the Panthers. Here's Ligon. Now Kennan. Wanting to penetrate. Not there. Here's Holt. Ligon's got it. Doc up top. Holt trying to find room for a 3. Nice little pick and roll. Pressing. Had to get it back out. LJ's 13-footer won't go. High for the board is Johnson for Greenbrier. And they'll bring it out. 23's Runsick into the front court now. Greenwood man-to-man. Runsick left it for Barry. Kicked it to the left corner. 3 ball for Johnson. Won't go. Offensive board. Just fell right into Runsick's lap. He's got 4 points.
Yeah, and Runsick, we mentioned him earlier. He's a senior finally, but heady play there. Just found the ball right off the rim and easy layup, uncontested for him.
14-13, Greenbrier by 1. Greenwood in this position they've been in a lot this year, just in the games, down to the wire, just can't finish one. Presson, double team, kicks it out to LJ. Thought Creighton was going to try to make a move in the paint. LJ finds Ligon for 3. Wouldn't go. He's got the hot hand, but it in and out from the left wing. Rebound Greenbrier, and Barry will walk it up and leave it for Runsick. Now he'll bring it across the timeline. 5:23 second period, 14-13 here at homecoming for the Bulldogs, and the Greenbrier, one of the conference leaders. Presson. That ball was knocked off 10. Let's see if they call it right. They do. Yeah. That was a great job of Presson knocking it off of Johnson's leg.
Yeah, and you talk about being at the top of the – I mean, you look at Siloam and these two and Greenbrier play each other. You know that's got to be a slow-paced basketball game. Wow. Siloam likes to play that 3-2 zone, and they don't want to get in a hurry. And I think Greenwood would like to pick that tempo up and try to force Greenbrier to play a little bit more quickly than they're used to.
Dunlap checks back in for the Panthers. And now Greenwood's got it in the half court with 5:05 to go. They're down by 1. Second period. Kennan with it up top. Got a pick from Presson. Tick to LJ. 3-ball. Splash! Corner pocket from the right side. Robbins has got 5.
And you talk about it. Guys knock down open shots. LJ in rhythm knocks down that 3.
And then in a lackadaisical defense, they let Johnson get behind him. And Ligon tried to draw a charge and probably did, to be honest with you, but Johnson gets the layup, and we're tied at 16. Other end now, Greenwood working left to right here in the first half. Ligon goes to Bowman, right wing. Braden finds Kennan. He wants to penetrate floater. Oh, the little teardrops, nasty from the daddy.
Ask Van Buren about that shot.
He's got 5 points. Bowman with the assist. 18-16, Greenwood with the lead. You'd think we can hang in there with these slow-paced teams. You know, the 3-ball from Barry's good. Well, this guy can play basketball.
Yeah, get him his third foul, why don't we?
Yeah, we need to. He's got 10. 19-18, Greenbrier leads. Barry is a 6'4 junior. LJ hands it to Ligon. Now Kennan up top. Bowman left wing. Nobody inside on the cut. He'll find LJ. Now Kennan right wing. Up top, Robbins. LJ with the ball. They reset their offense against this man-to-man. Kennan's got it. He'll try to penetrate. Up off the window. Won't go. Got his own board. Follow. Blocked. And he's fouled.
24. He's got 2 now.
That's Lawson Worthy's second. It's their 7th team foul, but it's a shooting foul here. And Aiden Kennan will go over the line.
We'll give Kennan a lot of credit there, just battling, trying to rebound. Went to the basket right off the bat. Missed that shot, but grabbed the rebound, went back up and drew the foul. Aiden just battling inside, knocks down the first of 2.
That's a 6 point. 7 now with 5 rebounds. Let me tell you, Aiden Kennan doesn't get enough credit for being maybe one of the greatest Bulldogs to ever come through the system. A 3-sport guy that gives it his all every sport. It's just amazing. You'll see some guys will be good in 2 and all right in 3. Kennan is excellent in 3 sports for the Bulldogs. And, wow, I just can't say enough about the heart of this kid. Greenwood up by 1, 20-19. LJ flashed for the steal. Couldn't drag it in there, and Barry ran down the loose ball. Now Dunlap. Nice feed down low to Johnson. Preston blocks a shot. Out of there with it comes Payton.
Keeps his dribble.
Dribbling as he fell. Finds Ligon. He's on the run to the other end. Up and good. Oh, baby. Ligon got 8 points, and we got a timeout on the floor from Coach Simmons. What an effort from Peyton Preston.
Yeah, Peyton was able to keep that ball alive and keep his dribble alive as he was knocked to the floor. His foot got tripped as he was running. Still had the wherewithal to keep the dribble, throw it ahead to Ligon, and Ligon goes the rest of the way off the window, drew contact, but no foul was called. Greenwood with a 22-19 advantage. A good run here. 5-0 run by the Bulldogs after trailing in this one 19-17.
Woo! Peyton Preston with a nice little block shot, steal, and pitch it up forward to Ligon. The Mossy Oak Properties Field Farm at Homes play of the game so far. Appreciate Mossy Oak.
What was the girls' final?
The girls'
65-25?
Yes, 65-25. Mossy Oak Properties helping sponsor this broadcast tonight. Appreciate Michael Gray and his crew. 22-19, the Bulldogs on the run here. A little spurt. A 5-0 run at 2:57 left. Greenbrier, one of the conference leaders. He'll bring it in. That's Dunlap. And nearly turned it over unmolested back there. Run sick, had to run it down. Just 2 guys playing catch, almost threw it away. Dunlap's got it. A deep 3 left of the circle. Not there. Rebound tipped around.
Oh, please.
And Kennan got in there. And number 10, Johnson, went with the rear naked chokehold.
Yeah, we're going MMA a little bit there.
And I tell you what, he does not want to mess with Aiden Kennan. I mean,
he may need to recalculate that.
Well, yeah, you got to recalculate. Now, Aiden's not a wrestler, of course, for the Greenwood team, which thank God for the rest of the people that we wrestle, because Kennan would roll him up too. But this Johnson guy, he comes out, and no, there was no malice, just kind of the way they fell on each other, and it looked a lot worse than it was. But Kennan puts the dagger in him and buries the free throw.
He might have said, I stand corrected, Aiden, you're an oak.
Right. 8 points now for Kennan. He's 4 out of 5 from the line. One more for the senior. Splash.
Some will appreciate that reference.
Right.
I know Sean Holland will.
Yes. 9 points from the daddy, Aiden Kennan. 24-19, Greenwood out to their biggest lead now at 5 points. Nearly another steal. But Runsick runs it down. He'll drive, dish it off. Shot wouldn't go. And, but an offensive board not there. Pressing high. He'll drag the rebound down. Here comes Greenwood the other way. Peyton leading the charge. Pressing. They got a flop, no call. Shot up. It wouldn't go. Barry with a rebound. Wow, what an exchange. Here comes Barry the other way now, right to left. LJ picks him up at half court. He'll find Runsick out on the floor. He'll center it up against Bowman. Now Barry back to Runsick. Now popping out's 24, Worthy. Barry's deep three, good.
Yeah, he buried that.
Woo! Left corner three ball.
He ain't got 3 more fouls yet?
No doubt. He's got 13 points for sure to lead all scoring, and they cut the lead now down to 2. Kennan gets it from the right wing, almost a steal, pressing up top. Now Ligon comes to get it with 1:40 left, first half. Josh thought about a 3, stayed on his feet, though, thank goodness, almost traveled. Coach Husband up, marking out signals. Dex Piercy, his assistant, helping out over there. LJ, little floater, not there. Thought he might dish it down to Preston, but that's one LJ can make. Barry got the rebound for Greenbrier, and he has a chance to tie here. As they back it out, now Runsick has it.
I got to go get homecoming stuff together.
Get it, Doc. Homecoming here at halftime of the boys' game. Doc Smith doing those athletic director duties. Dunlap now out on the floor. Gets it to Runsick. Runsick dribbles with 10 on the shot clock. Looking for a pick. He'll try Ligon. Now they flip it to the corner right side. Dunlap. He'll have a 3 on the way. Tried to draw some contact, but it's an offensive board. Follow not there. Ligon got in there and got a rebound. And now Kennan with it. Bowman had it swiped away by Runsick. He'll leave it for Dunlap. We're going the other direction. 37 seconds. Dunlap coast to coast. And they finally bail him out with a foul call.
Foul's number 4, Peyton Preston. That's his second.
Preston's second. They counted Dunlap's basket. He's got 4. He'll have a free throw coming. Back in for Greenbrier is Hartman. And number 21's Melton. And the first time tonight we've seen number 4, Jeremiah Smith. He's a 5'10 junior. One shot coming up for Dunlap to complete the old-fashioned three-point play and to give Greenbrier the lead. And he missed it. Wow. Kennan with another rebound. Oh, baby. LJ's got it. Holt was at the bench trying to check in with 30 seconds, but he may not get a chance here before halftime. We're tied at 24, and LJ against this man-to-man half court. Well, no shot clock here. Him and Ligon will play catch. LJ's got it. Hands it to Bowman. Now Kennan. Top of the key. Finds Ligon left wing. 13 seconds. Ligon. Nice cut from Preston. Almost fell out of bounds. Found Bowman in the corner. Shot's too long. Melton with a rebound. And Kennan with a little cheapy foul. It's his first, though, so we'll take it. It's only the 15th foul, so Greenbrier's got to inbound in the backcourt as Holt will come in and get Bowman with 5 seconds left. Greenwood's going to pick him up at the half court. Melton will inbound to Dunlap. And he's got it, rushes into the front court now, 3 seconds. Floater not there. Preston blocked it. Kennan from 70 feet. Almost went in. Looked good from my angle. 16 minutes of basketball. We've gone nowhere. 24-24. The Bulldogs a chance to get a huge conference win here from one of the teams that's leading the conference, trying to find their first win and break a huge game losing streak. We've lost a few in a row. And the boys desperate now at homecoming, and a nice crowd on hand. Hopefully we'll stick around after the homecoming festivities and cheer these boys on to victory. Aiden Kennan leads the way for the Bulldogs with 9 points. He's got 6 rebounds and an assist. 5 points for Robbins, a couple of steals. Preston's got 3 boards, hasn't scored. Holt's got a couple of assists. Ligon's got 8 points, buried a couple of threes. He's got 3 boards, and Bowman's got a 2-point basket, also an assist for him.
On behalf of GHS,
Greenbrier finished on a 5-0 run. We led 24-19. The Panthers finished on a 5-0 run. It's been all Aiden Berry this first half for them. He's got 13 points, 4 points for Runsick, 2 points for Johnson, and 4 points for Dunlap. Collins has a free throw. Greenbrier's only 1 for 5 from the line. We're going to step away on the radio side, and for halftime, we'll step away on the radio side. We'll stay with homecoming here on the live stream. Tied at 24. Enjoy the homecoming festivities. We'll be back in about 7 minutes on the Sports Hog 103.5.
She's being escorted tonight by her father, Robbie Bird.
Thank you, baby.
Robert is a member of the GHS Varsity Cheer Team, Lady Bulldog Tennis Team, Partners Club, National Junior Honor Society, and Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Ladies and gentlemen, sophomore maid, Miss Harper Bird. Next is sophomore maid Jenna Harkala. Jenna is the daughter of Amanda and Otto Honkala. She's being escorted tonight by her brother, Louis Honkala. Jenna is a member of the Greenwood Lady Bulldog varsity basketball team and National Junior Honor Society. Ladies and gentlemen, sophomore maid, Miss Jenna Honkala. Next is junior maid, Ella Reynolds. Ella is the daughter of Alice Fleming and Bill Reynolds. She's being escorted tonight by her father, Bill Reynolds. Ella is a member of Beta Club, manager for the GHS volleyball team, Delta Beta Sigma, Community Bible Church leadership team, and is the current Sebastian County Junior Fair Queen. Ladies and gentlemen, junior maid, Miss Ella Reynolds. Next is junior maid, Anna Trusty. Anna is the daughter of Kelly and Shad Trusty. She's being escorted by her father, Shad Trusty. Anna is a member of the Lady Bulldogs varsity basketball team, Partners Club, and attends church at Lakeview Missionary Baptist. Ladies and gentlemen, junior maid, Miss Anna Trusty. Next is senior maid, Lyric Graves. Lyric is daughter of Jade and Eric Graves. She's being escorted by her father, Eric Graves. Lyric is a member of the GHS Band and Color Guard, Jazz Choir, All Region Choir, Beta Club, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Musical Theater, and is a worship leader for her youth worship team. Upon graduating high school, she plans to attend University of Arkansas Fort Smith and earn a degree in music education with a minor in theater. Ladies and gentlemen, senior maid, Miss Lyric Graves. Next is senior maid of honor, Ella Williams. Ella is the daughter of Kristen and James Williams. She's being escorted by her father, James Williams. Ella is a member of the GHS Lady Bulldog varsity basketball and soccer teams, Beta Club, Future Business Leaders of America, HOSA Future Health Professionals, DECA, National Honor Society, Senior Class Treasurer, the Community Bible Kids Ministry volunteer, and an advocate for the Call, a nonprofit organization that helps youth placed in foster care. Upon graduation, she plans to major in kinesiology and exercise science at the University of Central Arkansas and become an occupational therapist. Ladies and gentlemen, senior maid of honor, Miss Ella Williams. Please welcome the 2023 basketball homecoming queen, Miss Megan Papa Giorgio. Megan is the daughter of Heather and Jake Papa Giorgio, and she's being escorted by her father, Jake Papa Giorgio. Megan is a member of the Partners Club, National Honor Society, Beta Club, Greenwood First Baptist Youth Group, and manager of the Bulldog baseball team. Her attendants are Lyle Cloyd, daughter of Laura and Tyler Cloyd, Huxley Wisely, son of Stephanie Hoge and Taylor Wisely, and Grayson Level, son of Courtney Galvin and Devin Level. Upon graduation, she will attend the University of Arkansas and pursue a degree in architecture. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2023 basketball homecoming queen, Miss Megan Papa Giorgio. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, please give the 2023 basketball homecoming court a round of applause.
system. We welcome you back to H.B. Stewart Bulldog Arena. Homecoming festivities have ended. We're about ready for action in the second period. Harper Berg was a sophomore maid. Jenna Honkala, a sophomore maid and a Mount Harmony Mafia member. Ella Reynolds, junior maid. Anna Trusty, junior maid. Lyric Graves was a senior maid. Ella Williams, the senior maid of honor. And the 2023 basketball homecoming queen, Megan Papagiorgio. A fantastic homecoming court here for basketball. Most prestigious to be on the homecoming court, football or basketball here at Greenwood. I've said it for years. Congrats to Megan Papagiorgio and her court. Hopefully these boys can get her a homecoming victory. And we can ring that bell like we've always wanted to. That's a Grease reference if you're keeping score at home. Sid Caesar. All right, we're tied at 24. Bulldogs and one of the leaders in the conference. Now, Greenbrier's only 10-10 overall. And by God, they're 4-1 in conference. That's really the only numbers that matter. Bulldogs have a huge win here for confidence. You've got Alma looming. Don't forget, it's Monday now. It was supposed to have been last Tuesday. Weather got us. The built-in bye week was next Tuesday, the 31st. Supposed to have more bad weather, some ice. We've moved it to Monday night. So our next broadcast will be Monday night over on our sister station on the radio on the Cool 104.7. That's a 5 o'clock tip for the girls, boys to follow. We'll have it for you here on the Greenwood Sports Center. Junior high will be playing at normal boys at Alma girls here, or whatever, however that sets up. So they're also going to be playing on Monday night, but the live stream will be with the varsity guys Monday night. So apologies to junior high folks, but the varsity boys and girls will get billing Monday night. Greenbrier's basketball, we're underway, third period. Tim Terry with you, glad to have you aboard. Turnover by the Panthers. Did LJ hit that? He did. The ball was a loose throw inside, went off of a Panther's foot. LJ caught him by surprise, and he tipped it as it was heading out of bounds. Stays with the Panthers. Barry will inbound, who's been everything for Greenbrier, 13 of their 24 points. And he comes off a big pick. Ligon trying to stay with him. That's an illegal pick by Worthy. He flopped, no call. Let him play. Worthy going to try to set a pick for him again. Rolled, not there. He'll have to hand it off to Runsick out of the left corner. Dumped it down low to Worthy. Shot blocked. Oh, wow. It's a bad call from the official way out on the floor. It calls Ligon for his first. The official right under the basket didn't see any harm, right by the action. Free throws coming for Lawson Worthy. He's got 2 shots to give Greenbrier the lead. They haven't led since 19-17, I believe. There they finally get back on top. They're on a 6-0 run. Greenwood led 24-19. Have gone cold from the floor. One more for Lawson Worthy. That's a brick, and Ligon with his 4th rebound for LJ. Now Greenwood working right to left here in the second half from our broadcast position. Ligon finds Holt, left wing. Doc. One bounce to Kennan, top of the key. Aiden off a pick, jump stops, 13-footer short. Rebound tipped twice. Preston will handle it, and they'll reset in the half court. Peyton, the left-handed dribble. Directs traffic. Ligon comes and gets it. He'll circle around now and pick up his dribble. Find Holt out on the left wing. Fed inside to Preston in the paint. Double team. Tried to pitch it to Kennan with a cut through. That ball's off of, it was off of Greenbrier's foot, but the official missed it. 23 kicked it. It'll go to Greenbrier, though. 1 point Panther lead, and here's Dunlap. Gives it back to Runsick. He'll dribble it across the timeline slowly. Keep a slow pace and let our boys stay fresh. Runsick drives in, finds Barry. Right wing. He'll stop and pop in Ligon's face. Good. Wow. This Barry kid can play basketball, ladies and gentlemen. That's 16 for him, 4 threes. And the lead is 28-24, 4 points. I think it's their biggest lead of the night. It is. Holt's got it now. Kennan. It's a 9-0 run for Greenbrier. Preston now, left elbow. Tried the back cut, not there. Kennan off a pick, 3-ball. Splash! Oh, baby! Preston with the assist. Kennan's got 12. Greenwood's right back in it now, down 1. Huge shot from Kennan, 28-27, Panthers lead. Runsick now drives around the pick. Nice dump off. Beautiful look to Johnson and his 4th point. Just a nice little pick and roll there from Johnson. 30-27, Greenbrier, 6-minute mark. Ligon, now Kennan, pressing top of the key. Right side, L.J. Robbins. Holt popped out. He thought about a 3. Now he'll make some room and ask for help. L.J. comes back and gets it. Now Kennan comes off a pick from Presson to L.J. left wing. Robbins into Presson left block. Peyton working hard down low. That's a flop and a good call. That's going to be on number 10, Johnson. The official, I thought, was just going to let it go, which he should have. It was really a flop. I don't think they've got the technical foul flop rule in high school yet, which they need to do. But Greenwood stays with the possession. LJ to Ligon. Now Holt, top of the key. He'll let one fly for 3. Just off the mark, and Barry with a rebound. Boy, that's one Doc's got to make. Scoreless tonight. Need Holt to get loose here on homecoming. 3-point lead for Greenbrier. Here's Dunlap. He'll find Barry top of the key. Back to Runsick. They'll run some clock here. Runsick. Up top, Worthy. Finds Barry way out on the floor. I like him out there. Let's see what his range really is. 5-minute mark. Spins on Ligon. Nearly lost the handle. Went to the deck. That's a travel. Yeah, he can't do that. He can't go to the ground with the ball. Turnover. Good job from Ligon that time. Greenwood will have it. Down 3, 4:57 to go, 3rd period. Homecoming here in Titletown. Robbins will walk it up. Coach Husband up, barking signals. LJ finds Kennan up top. Popped out off the screen. Back to Robbins for 3. Just too hard. Rebound cleared out of there by Runsick. He wants to push. Now he'll stop at the left wing, let a 3 go. Whew. Didn't go. Ball tipped up there by Worthy, and he'll throw it out of bounds, trying to find a partner. Greenwood's ball. Greenwood missing open 3s in consecutive trips. Holt and Robbins got to bury those. Getting the looks. We've been getting the looks all year, folks. Has got to put it in the hole. Here's Kennan now to Presson up top. They run the system well. Just got to make the shots. Kennan feeds down to Ligon on the left block. Turnaround jumper. He's fouled. Probably on number 10. 24. I didn't see that. That's on Worthy. That's his 3rd. We'll take it. Their 2nd team foul. Need to get Barry into the foul somehow, a couple. Let's see now. The officials are going to talk. I don't think it was on 24. They're going to say either 10. Nope, they're going to stay with him. All right, Robbins will inbound down on the baseline, left side of the lane for Greenwood. LJ finds Presson. The ball tipped. LJ gets it right back. Kennan off a pick. Right wing. On the skip pass, Kennan will fly in and the foul called. Let's see if that's 24. No, that's 23.
23, Jack Runsick.
That's on Runsick. That's his 1st. Kennan will go back to the line for a couple of free throws. He's 5 out of 6. 6 out of 7. Splash. 13 for Kennan. The lead's 2 now for Greenbrier. 30-28. One more for the senior. Splash. Nothing but net. The daddy matches his jersey number. He's got 14 points for number 14. 30-29. Bulldogs within 1 now. 4:05, 3rd period. Here's Runsick now off the left wing. Finds Worthy. Now Barry. Down to Runsick. He'll work on Holt up and under. Not there. Great job from Dawson Holt. Dunlap up top to Worthy right side. Now Barry. Why not? Let it fly, son. Got it. That's his 5th 3. I mean, you're breathing that deep. You let it fly. He's got 19. 33-29. The lead is 4. I don't know if Doc Holt, who sometimes is considered our best lockdown defender. Wow, that's a good job of Ligon. Runsick tried to run through the pick, and he just pushed Ligon to the deck. I actually saw that one point blank. 4th team foul. 2nd on Runsick. Greenwood will inbound on the baseline, right side of the lane. LJ will trigger it. 33-29. Presson. Right wing up top to LJ. Waiting for Holt to cut through. Finds Ligon out on the floor. Now Kennan left side up top to Holt. Lots of time left on the shot clock. 20 seconds. It's a 35-second shot clock. If you're just joining us for a high school game, Greenwood in our class has the shot clock. Presson, nice up and under. Shot wouldn't go, though. Barry has a board. He wants to push. He's in range. Y'all better pick. He's going to let it fly from 28 feet. Nope. He finally missed one. The long board goes to Johnson. Out to Runsick. They'll reset in the half court. 2:50 to go, to 4-point Panther lead. Barry's hit 5 threes. He's got it. Ligon in his hip pocket. Now Dunlap will try it. LJ guards him. Here's Runsick now. Man-to-man defensively. Inside to Barry. Nice pick and roll. But blew the bunny, and Ligon gets a cheap rebound. We'll take it. That's his 5th board. LJ on the other end finds Kennan left wing. Aiden, he'll penetrate. Wants to go hard to the rack, but they're going to call it on the floor as Worthy picks up his 4th foul. He's only got 1 point, 1 out of 2 from the line. But he'll come out along with Johnson, and Hartman and Collins will check back in for Greenbrier. 4-point Panther lead. LJ triggers the inbound down on the baseline into Holt. 3-ball. Wouldn't go left wing. Barry lost the rebound for a moment, but Dunlap ran it down. Boy, Doc can't find the range. Runsick with it now, and they'll milk some clock as Coach Simmons says, let's work our offense. He gets Melton up off the bench. He'll check in next whistle. Out on the floor, Runsick's got it off a pick. Kicks it to the right corner. Now out of there comes Dunlap with his dribble to the top of the key. 10 on the shot clock. Dunlap's 12-footer won't go off the window. Guess who? The daddy with another rebound. That's number 7 for Aiden Kennan. Greenwood needing to score. LJ says, how about a 3 from the right wing? Off the mark, no good. Boy, it's an open look. Runsick with the rebound. He'll walk it up with 1:37 left. Here's Hartman now. Kennan's in his pocket. He'll get it to Dunlap. Back to Runsick. Barry looking for a pick. Ligon trying to stay in his pocket. Now Collins with it. Almost lost it. Runsick picks the loose ball up. They'll reset. He's going to work on Holt here at the right elbow. Drives, floater. Not good. Tipped out of there. Ligon with the board. That's his 6th. Josh in the front court. Skip pass to LJ. Just an unforced turnover. Tried to find a cutting LJ. Led him too much. And that's just a wasted possession that just kills you. Oh. Still only down 4, though. The 1:08. Plenty of time left. Just can't waste possessions. A missed 3's better than that. You know what I'm saying. Dunlap will bring it across. Here's Melton. Top of the key with his dribble. Circles around looking for a pick. Now hands it to Dunlap. Way out on the floor. LJ giving him room. Coach Simmons up working the offense. Greenwood needs a defensive stopper here. LJ still working on him. Barry's got it. He's hot tonight with 19. Ligon trying to work on him. Good job that time. Barry will give him an inch. He'll take a 3. Lost the handle that time. Tried to drive. Holt down there with a steal. Great job on the backside. A weak side help from Doc Holt. And Greenwood will hold for the last shot with 27 seconds left, 3rd period. LJ will settle things down out the running Bulldog logo down to our left. A 4-point Greenbrier lead. Robbins. Plenty of room now. Defensively, no trouble. There's Holt now with it. 11 seconds. Doc. Nice little lob down to Kennan. Can Kennan get the shot off? He does, and it's good. What a pass from Holt. His 3rd assist, and Kennan with his 16th point. Now Barry, God almighty, from half court at the buzzer. He buried it. Aiden Barry with a dagger on the Bulldogs at the 3rd period buzzer. And they lead 36-31. Boy, just that quick. Barry with 22 points. Never a doubt. Let's take a break. Greenwood down by 5. 4th period left to come. Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog 103.5. 1 minute. We're back here at H.B. Stewart. Bulldogs basketball trailing by 5. And Holt with it, top of the key for Greenwood. He'll stop and pop from 17 feet. Well, why not? That'll boy, Doc. Get on the board. Maybe he can get the hot hand. I saw Coach Husband a little extra at the break there in the huddle. After they left, he got Holt to the side and said, get hot. That's a travel. No call from Dunlap. Now Barry's got it and just buried us with a 3 ball from half court to end the period. Greenwood answered, though. They're down 3. Melton's picked up his dribble. Dunlap finally comes to help. Dunlap with his dribble, trying to get a pick from Barry. They both cut. Melton's got it now. He'll try the lane. Loose ball. Kicked it out for 3. And the ball's not there. Pressing with the rebound. That was Hartman with the 3 attempt. LJ on the other end. Fakes the 3. Hard to the rack. Good! Oh, baby! 7 points for LJ. Greenwood down 1. 7-minute mark. Bulldogs clawing and battling right here. Desperate for a win in conference play. Have to have this game tonight. You just have to. Greenbrier has Dunlap now. That's Hartman with it. Finds Melton. He'll drive the lane, cut off, kicks it out to Dunlap. His 3 from the left wing. Won't go. Battle for the board. Aiden Kennan with another rebound. Finds LJ. Now Greenwood a chance to take the lead here. 6:36 left. We led by as many as 5, 24-19 at one point. Here's Ligon with it now left wing. To Kennan down near the block. He'll try to penetrate. Up and under. Fouled. Won't go, but he's got free throws coming. 35. It's on Hartman, his second. Now, people are saying he walked. Well, what happens is you've got your pivot foot planted, but you double clutch your moving foot. It looks like a walk, but the one foot stays planted. That's your pivot foot. You can do the Cotton Eye Joe with your other foot if you'd like to, as long as one foot stays there, your pivot foot. And it did. And splash. Kennan makes the first free throw. He's got 17. Johnson back in for Greenbrier, along with Runsick. And we're tied at 36. The senior splash. Kennan, marvelous tonight on homecoming. He's got 18. 6:20 mark, and the Bulldogs lead by 1. 37-36, a 6-0 run. Runsick goes hard to the basket. Holt had to foul him, make him work for the shot. No easy baskets down there. Runsick's 0 for 2 from the line, though, so maybe a good foul. We'll see. He's got 4 points, does Jack Runsick. He's a senior. He won't miss these 2. Got that one to go. 5 points for him now. Tied at 37. Come on, Dogs. Just stay confident. Keep grinding. One more for Runsick. It's a brick. Rebound to Presson. To LJ into the front court. Bulldogs have it tied up. Presson up top. Goes to Holt, right wing. Thought about a deep 3. Doc with his dribble. Looks to LJ right side. Down to Presson. Oh, nice pick and roll. LJ off the window. Good! Oh, baby! Assist to Presson. LJ's got 9. Greenwood up by 2 with a 5:50 mark. Pick and roll at its finest. 39-37. Bulldogs lead. Barry. Can they keep him quiet? Here's Hartman now. Runsick out on the floor. He'll circle around and reset at the midcourt stripe with the running Bulldog logo under his feet. Runsick will drive to right side. Picked away. Kennan with the steal. He'll find LJ behind the back at the midcourt stripe. LJ stops. Get it out to Holt. Up top. Now they'll reset. Coach Husband says set up in the half court. Let's go. Up by 2. And Preston will organize the offense. He'll find Kennan. Aiden spins at the free throw line to Holt, left wing. Doc steps inside the arc. Wouldn't go. And we're going to stay right here. We got a foul on Greenbrier on 35. That's a push. That's his 3rd. That's free throws coming for somebody. Who's going to be? Holt? We got a timeout on the floor. Wonder who the shooter's going to be. And let's see if it's a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here and talk about our own Reagan Realty player spotlights, Miss Ella Williams. She was our senior maid of honor tonight. She is a 4.0 student. She plays basketball and soccer for the Lady Bulldogs. Science, her favorite subject. She's going to go to the University of Central Arkansas and study kinesiology and exercise science. Her parents are James and Kristen Williams. Taylor Swift is her favorite music artist. Ella Williams, our Ronald Reagan Realty player spotlight. 2.7 rebounds tonight for Ella off the bench and 2 steals. Oh, baby, what a night for the senior maid of honor in our Ronald Reagan Realty Player Spotlight. The Clements boys like to spotlight those seniors, get a little bit of bio about them. And I appreciate all their help with the broadcasts. Okay, Kennan's going to shoot the 1-1. Preston's getting a look from Kelby over here. Looks like Chick's going to check in as they try to work on his uniform. Maybe some blood on the uniform. So Brennan Chick checks in. They got to get Preston out of there and work on his uniform. Here's Kennan with a 1-1. These are humongous. Splash. Kennan with the first free throw. 19 for Aiden Kennan. That's 10 out of 11 from the line. Missed the second. A 3-point lead for Greenwood, 40-37. 5:07 to play. Runsick will bring it across for the Panthers. He'll find Dunlap. Top of the key. 5-minute mark. Runsick now left side. Barry off a pick. Watch him now. This kid's been magical tonight for the Panthers. That's Hartman. Nowhere to go. Finds Barry. Ligon trying to D up. Barry goes right around him. Shot up. Blocked by Holt. Oh, baby. But Barry gets a blocked shot back. He's left alone for three. Finally missed a three. Chick in there working for the board. We've got a jump ball. The arrow points to Greenbrier.
Possession Greenwood.
Worthy will check back in for the Panthers. He's got 4 fouls. He'll get Hartman with 3 fouls. Barry went up. I thought he was thinking about slamming it. I wanted Holt to draw a charge, but he let him go by and kind of did a backside block of it. Altered the shot. Almost 5 seconds, a loose ball. LJ's going to get called for that push. Yep. Tried to gamble. That's his first foul. Only the 3rd team foul. That's a good foul.
That's his first.
Make him reset again out there in the half-court stripe. 4:35 to play. Barry will inbound. That's good. He can't shoot it from there. Here's Johnson now. He finds Worthy. Ooh, Runsick now a dangerous pass. Dunlap out to Johnson. Drives the baseline. And that's a block. That's going to be 2 quick ones on LJ, I believe. He tried to fake the charge. Yep, on 11. That's his second. 4th team foul. 4:24 to go. Preston's back up. He'll get Chick. Good job from Chick. Got to get in there. Always be ready. Preston back in there. Peyton hadn't scored, but he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boards and 2 assists, a block shot. 40-37. They feed down low to Johnson, who was all alone. Ligon blocked his shot. Wow! Climbed the ladder, but Greenbrier will recover when Runsick's got it. 4:12 to go. Shot clock's at 20. Runsick behind the back dribble. Picked up his dribble now. Finds Dunlap. He'll penetrate from the right wing. Cut off down there to Runsick in the paint. Out to Worthy. Barry winds up a 3 left side, way off the mark. Johnson with an offensive board. What a possession here from Greenbrier. They've had this ball for about 2 minutes of clock time, battling on the offensive glass. Actually, Greenwood's blocked 2 shots. They've just recovered the blocked shots. 3:40 to go, 4th period. Greenwood up by 3, needing a conference victory here on one of the conference leaders. That's Greenbrier. Into the paint, up off the windows, Dunlap. He's got 6 points and a timeout called by Coach Simmons at the 3:31 mark. Greenbrier trails by 1, 40-39. We will take a timeout with them. We're on Greenwood Sports Center, live streaming, and the Sports Hog, 103.5 FM.
They travel to Russellville. Xavier girls and boys will play
1 minute.
45. Varsity girls at 6. Boys to follow. Tickets will be available for purchase at the gate.
All right, Tim. We welcome you back to H.B. Stewart Bulldog Arena. Tim Terry with you live at homecoming here in Greenwood. 40-39, the Greenwood Bulldogs lead the Greenbrier Panthers, one of the leaders in conference play. Greenwood desperately needing a victory here and for sure needing a conference win as they're 0-5. Here's LJ now against a little full court man-to-man now. That's Dunlap picking him up. LJ will bring it across in a jog with his dribble. Preston pops out up top. Now LJ left wing. Looking for a cutter, nobody home. Kennan will pop out top of the key. Now to Holt. Back to Kennan. Open for three. Passed on it. Now to Holt. They're patient now. Good with the lead. Don't force it. Look for the open look. And you got to make the open look. Here's Holt now, left wing. He's got to look for three. Splash! Oh, baby! Doc Holt finally coming to life. He's got 5 points. The lead is 4 now for the Bulldogs. 43-39. Quickly, though, Runsick on the other end. He'll drive and up and in. Holt fouled as the way of the cup. The Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away. Third foul on Holt. And as they try to get the 3 points right back, the Doc just gathered. Free throws up and good for Runsick. Runsick's got 8 points now, and the lead's cut right back to 1, 43-42. L.J. Robbins brings it across for Greenwood, now pressing out on the floor, 2:39 to play. Bulldogs up 1. Kennan with it, off a pick. Drives a paint floater, not there. Barry got the rebound for Greenbrier. Here come the Panthers, a chance to regain the lead here. Aiden Barry's been quiet of late. He's got 22 on 6 threes. Up top, that's Worthy. Left alone, pass it to Runsick. Down low, Johnson got through on a back cut, up and in. He's got 6 points. Greenbrier leads by 1, the 2:05 mark, 44-43. Greenwood's basketball, left to right, right to left. Liggins got it, now pressing out on the floor. LJ right wing. Holt popped out. Doc goes to Ligon left side. Looking inside, nobody home. LJ comes to help out at the running Bulldog logo. 13 on the shot clock. Robbins, as they reorganize at 10 on the clock. 8 seconds. Kennan tries the baseline. Spins out to Holt, top of the key. 3 ball. Off the mark. Barry with a rebound. But Ligon with a steal. Follow, not there. And Brunzick gets the rebound. Oh, boy. Nearly a hero's type stuff from Ligon. A 1-point Panther lead. 27 on the shot clock. 1:20 to play. Runsick out on the floor. He's got it. They're going to milk some time here on the shot clock. Dunlap now. LJ up on him. They're going to try to work something for 15 to Aiden Barry. You can guarantee that. Dunlap penetrates, gets it to Barry on the right wing. Ligon guarding him as close as he can. Barry will drive, and a foul on the floor. They're going to call Ligon for a hold on the way in. That's his second. 6th team foul. We had 1 to give. 1 minute left, and Coach Husband wants a timeout for Greenwood. 44-43, Greenbrier by 1. 1 minute to play. Bulldogs desperately needing a win. Kennan, you can tell, exhausted out there as the senior has laid it all on the floor tonight. Kennan has been magical for the Bulldogs here on homecoming. Want to thank the Greenwood Police Department for volunteering tonight in the concession stand. Our next broadcast is a schedule change. It'll be Monday night, 5 o'clock. Tip-off, varsity only, in the spinach capital of the world, Alma, Arkansas. Girls and boys varsity only, 5 o'clock's our tip. Monday night, January 30th. We'll have it over on our sister station, Cool 104.7. The West Ark Lions Coaches Show will be here on the Sports Hog, so flip it over to our sister station, 104.7, one of our many stations on the Fort Smith Media Group. Appreciate you tuning in across all our airwaves. We've got a little bit of everything. Hard rock, country, talk radio, sports, good times, and great oldies. That's where we'll be Monday night over on 104.7. 44-43, good times here at this H.B. Stewart now. If these Bulldogs can come out of here with a homecoming victory for the Queen Megan Papa Giorgio. Greenbrier with other thoughts. Aiden Barry has been all Greenbrier tonight with 22 points. He's hit 6 threes. Greenwood's got to try to figure out a way to stop this guy. 35 on the shot clock, fresh one, and a minute on the game clock. Dunlap's got it. He's left open for 3. buried it. It never fails. L.J. Gamble on the inbounds pass, and Dunlap took it, a couple dribbles, and he's got 9 now. And the unsung hero in Jace Dunlap may have put the dagger in the coffin of Greenwood, down 4 now. 43 seconds. Holtz got it. Asking for some help. Preston comes to top of the key. 35 seconds. Need a basket. Here's Kennan now. He'll penetrate into the lane. Stop and pop off the window. Won't go. Kennan tips the board out. Can Ligon find it? He does. It's inbounds. Loose ball. Preston got it. No, but hit the sideline.
Greenbrier basketball.
Oh, 23 seconds left. Oh, boy. 47-43. Greenwood's got a foul quickly now. No, Coach Husband's going to call a timeout. It's a 30-second one. You've got a foul. Oh, boy. Tough one here for these Bulldogs. Just snake bit. Just a couple of empty possessions. We had open looks. That's been the difference really of this whole season. You saw this Jace Dunlap guy. Obviously, I don't follow Greenbrier basketball. I just know their record coming into tonight. The Dunlap kid, maybe their leading scorer, I don't know. But I can tell you this, he had a nice open look there, and he buried it. And so, in Greenwood, you've seen us a couple of times here in the fourth quarter have nice open looks and just couldn't get them to fall. We forced a couple and that have fallen. I'll give you that. I'll give you that credit. But we've just got to make the open looks and tip your hat to Dunlap, who's going to turn out to be the hero tonight. Even with Aiden Berry's 22 points, he was just spectacular. Dunlap's going to turn into be the hero here if Greenbrier holds on to win this, because that was a humongous 3-ball. 4-point deficit for Greenwood with 23 seconds left. We'll never throw the dirt on the Bulldogs until the final horn sounds, trust me. But they're going to need a miracle here at home. Runsick will inbound. Berry on a run out, not there. They give it to Dunlap. LJ's trying to foul. Finally, they call it. His third foul. Dunlap's 0 for 1 from the line. This will be a 1-and-1. That's the 7th team foul. Dunlap the hero. It's a shame if you're going to say that should be intentional. Well, they tried to foul 3 times. They wouldn't call it, so he literally had to grab a hold of his jersey to get the whistle to blow. 22 seconds. Dunlap with a 1-and-1. They clear the lane, so Greenwood's by themselves down there. Let's see if he can miss one for us. Nope, he buried it. That's 4 in a row for this Jace Dunlap, and like I said, he's going to end up being the hero tonight for Greenbrier. They lead by 5 now. One more for the senior. Got it. He's got 11 now, and the lead is 6. We need a 3-ball. We got to have it now. LJ, top of the key, looking for a pick. He'll force a 3 from the right wing. It won't go, and Runsick with the rebound. And Kennan's going to keep battling. They've got it deep in the backcourt, and Kennan will foul. That's his second. And Dunlap will walk the length of the floor for a 1-and-1. He's got 11 points, looking for 2 more here with the clock stopped. 6 seconds left. A tough one to swallow tonight. Great crowd. Appreciate the student section hanging in there and being loud for these Bulldogs. Hey, Landon Nelms ran our floor camera tonight. Appreciate Landon helping out. Joey Buffkin on the main camera, as usual. Free throw's good. He'll get the back end of this 1-and-1. 12 points now for Dunlap. Sean Holland was on our live stream engineering. Lissa back at the station. Made it sound so good on the radio waves. One more for Dunlap, and it's good. He got them both after missing the first free throw. 51-43. Boy, it's going to look lopsided a little bit, but it's not at all the story tonight. Kennan's 3 from the top of the key is no good. Greenbrier wins 51-43. The Bulldogs just could not find it tonight. Greenbrier ends on a 12-0 run. The Bulldogs led 43-39. And the Panthers finish on a 12-0 run. Of course, some scrap time free throws are included in that. Heartbreaker for the Bulldogs here at homecoming in the Queen Megan Papa Giorgio. Greenwood will fall to 5-15 and 0-6 in conference. Greenbrier goes to 11-10 overall, but they'll be 5-1 in conference. 22 for Aiden Berry. He was marvelous tonight for the Panthers. Collins had a free throw. Worthy had a free throw. 1 point for those guys. 8 points for Runsick. 6 points for Johnson. And Dunlap with a 3 at the buzzer. Or I beg your pardon, a 3 late to put the Bulldogs in a 4-point hole. It was a 1-point game. He buried a 3 and then scored 4 free throws on the front and back ends of 1-and-1s down the stretch. to seal the victory for Greenbrier. He finishes with 13 points. For Greenwood, Kennan was fantastic again tonight. Let's see here. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 points for Aiden Kennan. Most of them at the free throw line. He had 10 out of 12 from the free throw line for Aiden Kennan tonight. L.J. Robbins had 9 points. 5 points for Holt. Hit a couple of late baskets in the second half to help out the cause. He was pretty quiet early on. He had 3 assists, though, did Doc Holt. Ligon had 8 points, all in the first quarter. He kind of went cold after that, but he hit 2 early threes that helped out the cause for sure. He did have 6 rebounds for Josh Ligon. Kennan with 8 rebounds tonight to go along with his 19 points. Peyton Presson didn't score. 6 rebounds for Peyton Presson, doing layman's work in the paint tonight for the Bulldogs. Tough on the night, guys. 51-43. Greenwood's going to lose to Greenbrier. And the Panthers will get a split tonight. The Lady Bulldogs were victorious big tonight, 65-25. And they win the first game tonight. All right, Monday night now will be our next broadcast. Not Tuesday, Monday night, 5 o'clock, Varsity at Alma. 5 o'clock tip for the varsity girls. Boys will follow. The junior highs will still play Monday night at home and on the road against Alma out at East Hills, and they'll play at Arlene Crabtree, the old gym at Alma. Varsity will play in Charles B. Dyer Arena. So 5 o'clock we'll have the live stream there, and we'll also be on the radio. But I'll be over on our sister station, Cool 104.7, and you can tune your radios in over there and enjoy the broadcast Monday night as Dr. Smith and I will bring you the action from the spinach capital of the world, Alma, Arkansas, and Charles B. Dyer Arena. Tough on the night for the boys. They lose 51-43. Girls extend their winning streak, I believe, to 13 games now. They win 65-25. Well, I want to thank all the folks tonight. Buffkin, Nelms, Sean Holland, engineering, producing tonight. Always a great job from Greenwood Sports Center guys on our live stream. It's second to none, really, in the state. You can compare them and get back with me if you find one better. I'll be more than happy to try to get Sean to upgrade ours. Thanks, Alyssa, back at the station for making me sound so good tonight on the radio. Thanks to Dr. Smith for joining us a little bit. Greenwood Police, thank you for helping out in the concession stand. And thanks to all of our sponsors down the line. I really appreciate all your help getting us on the air, live stream, and radio. I'm Tim Terry. Have a good weekend. If my dad's listening, happy birthday Sunday. He'll be 73. So if you see my dad around town, wish him happy birthday this Sunday. He'll be 73. For the rest of the folks on the crew, we'll say so long from H.B. Stewart Bulldog Arena. Homecoming tonight. The boys lose, the girls win. We'll see you Monday night in Alma. You've been listening to Greenwood basketball and watching on Greenwood Sports Center. We've been listening over on Fox Sports Radio, the leader for local sports in the River Valley and Western Arkansas, the Sports Hog 103.5.